acting up. I'm trying to get it fixed here. Niggas is mad at me.
I wasn't mad.
Well, yeah, because originally I planned for tomorrow, so I had to move my schedule around to be here today.
I get it.
I got whole shit to do. You cutting into my profits.
Wait a minute.
Hey, but that's real shit though. Time is money, and you wasting time, you wasting
So
money.
you got a certain time you get on the internet? Like, what you do on your OnlyFans? Like, you just tease?
Oh no,
No,
I told you
it's
I got a
full porn.
She does it all.
Oh, so,
No, because I don't see people OnlyFans. I mean, I know what porn looks like.
okay,
That's
I
what
was
she
just
does.
gonna say like
Well, you know what
Pornhub.
But you're porning
She-
yourself?
No,
has
It's
partners.
people.
No,
Right.
it depends. Like I don't have like a bunch of random people. Like anybody that's on my page is people that I'm already familiar and comfortable with. I usually just recycle my exes, honestly. He was the first nigga that was on my OnlyFans.
That's why.
And he don't know.
No. So
He knows.
He knows.
well, he knows. But this is my thing. I've never
Your
hid from
level
him.
of intrigue
What?
abuses
Because it's
me.
new to her.
I know that's why.
Because I'm like,
I've
Right, I
never
feel-
hid
I
from
feel
him
you.
what I did on my OnlyFans.
This is the type of
I've never
shit that
lied
you
about what I
gotta
did on my OnlyFans.
you gotta hear it to
Yeah.
believe it.
He knew I had an OnlyFans because, like I said, he was there when I
Gucci?
started it.
We good.
we live.
I mean,
We live, baby.
He just
kind of
he never wanted to know. He would, even if he did act like he would always, man, whatever you do, that's your business, that's whatever. It was
Okay.
my
Now we
business.
got the countdown
what I'm
finally.
doing. Yeah.
I mean, it's only gonna be on YouTube. I don't know how to
That's cool.
So this your own beat?
Yep.
Okay.
It belongs to us.
Which is throw that.
Nope.
Your level of intrigue.
Because I am like, really, like,
It's very
No,
mind blowing.
it is.
You
Because
ain't never
No,
loved you ain't never loved nobody like this.
Because
Not
he
like
got,
that.
That's just
he
sick.
got so much shit
No, it
on.
ain't. It's part of life.
He got so much shit on his mind that he's sending multiple threads. So before I can respond to one thread, the nigga's sending another one like it's a fucking text message. So it's like 4 threads going.
Four threads. This is.
Howdy.
Make sure you guys check out Hoecially Awkward every Sunday to follow the storyline that is Mimi. Basically, to sum it up in a nutshell. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Deaf Fresh Show. It is I, Mr. Tone Deaf. We are back in the building. We are extremely late or extremely early, depending on how you want to look at it. Because we normally record on Saturday, but we ain't here on Friday. If you are watching this on the live, you are in for the treat. Said it's bright. God damn, are you vampiric?
Yeah, you know, I don't like light.
This is true. This is
I'm
true.
a child of the darkness. He called me babe.
You right. Oh, so just for y'all in here, don't freak out that looks backwards. I don't know why it looks backwards because it's normal on the stream. The things we have to deal with. But we are continuing down this love tour as we take a detour to the dark side. We are
The dark side.
because she says she a child of the darkness. Nice little spinoff. So
Darkness.
today we are not going to talk about directly about love like we normally do. We are going to talk about the lack of. Today's topic, as you can see on the screen, or for those who are listening on your favorite streaming service, today's episode is about being intimidating. Are you too much to handle, or are they just not on your level? I am joined today by 3
I feel like
longtime
we should have the
listeners.
soundtrack. Get
Huh?
on my level, ho.
That's what was in
Get
my
on my
head
level,
too.
ho.
That was actually Juan's cue, but you know, Juan is doing what Juan does, is chilling.
Oh man,
Yeah.
That's what one does.
So to go ahead and get ready and basically introduce y'all to the guests, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the lady immediately to my left. She is the reason for the topic today.
The reason.
So
that
we're here. Yeah. All right. So one
Was I on cue that time?
you was on cue.
All right.
Good job.
One glorious Tuesday afternoon while minding my business at work, Denise decided that she wanted to go ahead and send apparently a mass text to several of her close friends
Absolutely.
asking the question of the day, is she too intimidating?
And did.
So Denise, why do you feel like that, you might be too intimidating? How did we get here?
I just be having questions because I've been told I'm aggressive, assertive, slightly intimidating. I just be want to know.
You've been having some aggressive sex. What's this?
Oh my.
You know you bright. All that shit show up.
Oh wow.
We talking about that
Look
after
at
the
me.
show.
I'm trying to look. I'm like,
Juan, get the black light.
I don't want
Ooh, I know exactly what that mark is. That's when he go to choke you, but his nail kind of. Ooh,
All right,
yeah.
well, in the
I know what
slut
that
here
is.
We not
communicating in the
even
middle.
5 minutes in.
she couldn't wait.
What is wrong with the people that we keep
I
asking to attend this
I
goddamn
seen
podcast?
Well, apparently, if you don't know the voice or the face by now, she is home in so many words. We have the great Mimi So 100, aka Mimi Dinkins, aka
Come on, Walker, if you're nasty.
in the building with us today. Once again, make sure you check out Hoecially Awkward every Sunday night at 8 p.m. as she talks about
Whole shit.
That's right, your favorite
Whole lot of
motivational
hoe
speaker.
shit.
to the fullest. I'm sorry you're here for this.
No, like, motherfucker gonna be like, hey, Juan, bro, don't even invite me here no more, fam, because this is bullshit.
And
This is
then
probably not the episode for her with this
and
one.
we have who is on her own podcast tour right now,
For sure.
out here promoting this great book. She's been here before, and I don't know why she came back.
Because she been out here telling people to kiss her ass.
She has my story, my truth.
Kiss my ass.
I need that. I need that shirt for real. We are joined by Miss Ashley S. Stokes today.
Hi.
Well, since you're not on business today, you ready for the fuckery?
I am.
Okay.
I ain't taking no shots, but
Ooh, you might be glad you didn't. So Denise, who came at you sideways?
I got time today. It was several people.
Ooh, let's go ahead and run it down.
I mean, to be honest, it's been over the years. It wasn't just like 3 or 4 people just all right in a row. It's been over the years. People have been telling me this just randomly. I'm like, how?
You know, if more than like 3 people tell you something, it might be true.
Well,
It very
Oh,
it could
Well,
be.
but-
Mister, I'm not a narcissist.
ooh.
Ooh.
1, 2. I said more than 3.
Cherie agreed.
Fuck
Kayla
her.
agreed. We got more. Don't make me pull up the receipts.
She got receipts.
There's a petition out there.
Juan is not a narcissist.
Whatever.
The
So-
person who calls himself Pod God. is
Why
not
does
a
everybody
narcissist.
keep going back to that?
And
Right.
then
I'm
you
just
refer to
trying
yourself
to-
in third person. If that ain't some narcissist shit, bro.
I'm just trying to understand.
You out here on your Lex Luger.
Bro, I'm beautiful, fam. Just, hey, enjoy it.
Do you feel like you're intimidating? Like, do you honestly?
Hey, you
feel
for
like,
sure aggressive.
I
That's
very well could be aggressive, but then that just means you're a nigga soft.
Ooh.
See, and I don't see that because when I was in the bar with her and she had a chance to shoot her shot, she hold up. So I didn't see aggressive. that
You
day.
hold up.
We
Why do
talked
you think
about
it's
this.
okay to talk to people like that?
How do you talk to people?
Because if that's how you talking to people, I totally understand. That I'm not fucking with that either.
How do you talk?
Nice.
How do you talk to people?
Okay,
She just
I may be a little assertive, but that's literally my person. I talk to everybody like that. So it's really not just when I'm trying to shoot my shot or if I'm talking. I talk to everybody. Like I talk to my mama like that. So if I talk to my mama and my grandma assertive.
First of all, you will not talk to that sweet old lady like
Right.
that.
What's your problem?
Y'all don't know her like I know her.
Your
Trust
mama
me.
is
Like-
your mama is chill,
And
not
I
trill.
guess it's shocking for me to hear because being around her, I don't see her as an aggressive person.
She has never came off
my-
aggressive to us.
my exact way to describe her. Like she laughed in the text message. I told her, I was like, I don't see you as aggressive. You're more like an excitable puppy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. And I said an excited puppy.
I'm going
Yeah,
home,
not
dog.
aggressive though.
That's a gym.
The
I'm
only
going
thing I've ever
home.
seen her aggressing with was dancing.
Fact.
popped
She
like
is.
that motherfucking
She danced like a
like-
fat girl, dog. I swear to God.
Hey, she was dancing one day and I got scared. I'm like, she gonna break something.
Like she gonna break something.
I'm like, bro, her
Clavicle,
sciatica when
collarbone.
she hit them 30s is gonna be lethal.
Like she out here twerk. She
I
be
hate you
moving like
niggas.
she got. You came here,
I
and
did.
you came
I
here
did.
to air your grievances, and you thought that it was gonna be sweet.
Of course not. That doesn't make me hate you niggas any less.
This
The
is
fuck?
true.
Why you got
No. So Mimi,
Yes.
now you are the voice of the voiceless.
I try to be sometimes.
Like you are definitely the bottom
I'm a real nigga. Let's just call it what it is.
trail ass nigga. Let's keep it a buck. Okay.
Real ass nigga.
You say shit and they follow you like what you say is gospel.
You're the Beyonce of
It's
Facebook.
Now I wouldn't go.
No,
there.
don't start that shit. It's not that.
Oh,
it's just,
so I could be a narcissist, but you can't be the Beyonce of Facebook?
no, that's
I've
the thing.
seen people
So
follow
that
you.
mean I need her to say something on Facebook just
Right.
for the
I
of it,
would
and
like to
then-
put my request in.
No,
just
just say something
No,
on Facebook.
all
and
it
see
is-
how fast people respond.
Oh, they will quickly.
All
sure.
it is I say shit that people are already thinking.
True.
The only difference is I don't give a fuck what people have to say or think about me, so I can do that.
That's why we gave you a show.
They feel like, man, I really wish I could say that, but this person watching, or I don't want this person to think this kind, and I don't give a fuck. That's literally the only difference.
So do you think you're too intimidating to approach? No. Hold on. Let me clarify this. Let's take the niggas who seen your
thank you,
OnlyFans
Mom.
out.
She just hella real. See, people know.
Let's take the OnlyFans out the equation.
Oh,
She-
I'm on my own.
She's on her own
Oh,
live.
okay.
She's on her own live. Let's take the OnlyFans niggas out there, the ones who see you, on the job, and
Whatever
feel
y'all call it on the job, it's so
Yeah,
funny
I
to
God.
me.
Hey,
It's so funny to me.
on the job.
That's
Not
always
let's not
hilarious
count
to
them
me.
niggas. I'm talking actual regular. Hey, she's cool. I like her. Do you think niggas are scared to talk to you?
Okay, so I actually have a recent story about that.
Okay.
There is a guy that had been pursuing me for a while. Now, y'all know me. I don't look for people to date. That's not my thing. Like, if somebody shows interest in me and I have interest in them back, then, we can see what happens. But I don't actively look to date niggas. So he had multiple chances. Okay. Now, this was last May. He hit me. He was like, can I take you out to breakfast? Blah, 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 blah. Now, we know that I don't like dealing with new people, but we've been Facebook friends for a while. I'm like, all right, cool. We didn't go anywhere. That was
What?
last year.
Okay.
Then this year, you the same shit. And it's, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Like, you don't follow up. And he knows everything about when we doing the OnlyFans and all of that shit. We had that conversation. Because I asked him, I'm like, niggas always say that they're cool with it. It don't bother them. They know it's work. It's whatever. But then they decide later on, like, oh, I can't deal with it. As we've seen since I've been sitting in the studio. but he don't want to put in the effort. So I have people who will say that they are still interested, even though I'm doing the OnlyFans, but then it's like they don't do anything to set themselves apart. Bro, I'm not just finna go for you because you said, oh, I like you, I'm feeling you, I think you pretty, or you funny, or you whatever.
That don't
It
work.
takes more than that. Niggas don't want to put in the effort to go beyond that. And then when I be like, all right, I'm off that, and I don't want to talk to you, then all of a sudden I'm intimidating, or I'm mean, or I'm pushing motherfuckers away. I don't want to get close to nobody. Like, no, I'm just not going to let you waste my time. You can tell anybody, oh man, I think you cute. I want to take you out, or I like you, your personality, whatever. I think we'd be good together. I think we vibe. You can say that to anybody. You have to show me that that's genuinely how you feel. And until you do that, I'm not going to be exclusive with you. I'm not going to take you serious.
Exclusive.
And I was very upfront and clear about that. I'm not taking you serious until you show me and give me a reason to take you serious. I'm not fucking with y'all like
I'm
that.
starting to hate that word on this tour.
What,
What?
exclusive? Yeah,
Exclusive.
it's been coming out a lot, bro.
That word is-
Because it's a whole level, bro.
Nah,
Because
fuck
it
that.
is
It's
like-
a level people are
The way
scared
they
of.
was using that word last week, fuck that word.
No, because you have to have a conversation and say, okay, well, look, we both feeling each other, but we still just testing the waters right now. So you can still do you, I'll still do me. If we get to that point where we feel like, you know what, I want to be a unit together, we gonna let everybody go.
Okay.
Then we can have a conversation about that.
Folks
But I'm
are
not
scared-
I'm not letting motherfuckers go just to talk to you. The
Folks
fuck I
are
look
scared
like.
to have
So-
uncomfortable conversations.
We're not
I'm
dropping
not.
our
I don't give a
hoes.
fuck.
So okay,
I'm very
Because-
direct and upfront about what I want, what I expect.
We're not dropping our hoes for
because
possibilities.
last week that shit didn't make sense to me,
What part didn't make
and I
sense?
felt like it could have been because I was high.
You were definitely high.
But common sense is common sense. So once a guy asks you to go steady, go with me, like
Who
be
still
my
says that?
girlfriend,
Ah.
is it exclusive then, or is it still not exclusive?
It's not
See,
exclusive until
so-
you both agree. She has to say yes, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if I say, "Hey, you want to be my
So-
girlfriend," and she says, "Yes, I'll be your
At that
girlfriend,"
point, you
at
are
that point, is
exclusive.
it exclusive?
Right. So to me, there's like different stages of it. Like you're talking, you're communicating, you're
That's the
getting to
dating
know
phase.
one another.
Right.
And then like after the getting to know one another, I mean, you're still dating. You are not exclusively dating until that step happened, but you are talking, communicating, then you dating. Like, okay, I'm dating you, I'm dating you, I'm dating you.
We out here.
And as long as you are being
multiple-
honest about that.
Yeah, you have to be open and upfront about the things that you're doing. Like you can't just be out here just like, well, yeah, like we're exclusive, but I'm still dating this person. Or if that's y'all thing, then that's
I'm
y'all
exclusive
thing.
to you,
But-
but I'm fucking her.
So again,
Right. But what I'm saying is like there's stages to it. Like you
Right.
can't just be out here like not communicating what your stages are. So I'm a person
To me,
who-
every stage is a promotion.
all I'm asking
no,
Absolutely.
is
it's not a
once
promotion.
you-
to
No,
me.
no, it is.
I
It is.
just think that if that's what those
Okay,
people are,
we're
on,
getting
then
away
that's
from
what
my
they're on.
original question. All I want to know is once I say, "Hey, will you be my girlfriend?"
You gotta ask.
and
Absolutely.
right, and then you say, "Yes, Juan, I'll be your girlfriend." We are now exclusive.
Right.
Right.
Because
That's all I need to know. Because the
No.
way they were saying that shit last week,
No,
it's,
you have
if you
you
guys
have
didn't
to-
communicate that, then
you
yeah.
have to be clear. Common sense ain't common, and the fact that we have
So how
people
much
that are
more
okay
clear?
with
how
open
much more
relationships and everything.
clear
That's
Because
do we
people
need
have
to be
because
if
people
I
have
say,
open
"I'm
relationships.
your nigga"?
You have to
You my
communicate the
bitch.
terms
That's
of your relationship.
Oh, my.
That's why. You
So
can't
here's
just
what I
cut and
was
dry it.
saying.
You have
Okay,
to put
over
the
here, Denise.
terms in.
You okay?
Fuck them.
Good.
No, if I say you want to be my girlfriend and you say
I'm
yes,
gonna
let
we
y'all
are
finish.
exclusive at that point in time. Anything outside of wine, you are now cheating.
Communicate that to her.
There's a such thing, like she said, there's a such thing.
I
as
got to
open
over
relationships.
communicate, be my
Yes.
girlfriend.
Yes.
If you don't understand the definition of be
Exclusivity.
my girlfriend, suck my dick and die. Oh God. 'Cause
There
that-
are
like,
people.
what-
Are you
what
Part
part
of there are
exclusive do
people
you
in
need?
relationships that have
Yes,
open relationships.
I'm beyond
There are people that are
angry.
married that fuck other people because they have open
Open
marriages. You
relationships,
have to
absolutely.
communicate what the terms of your individual relationship is. That's
Just
it.
because- just
That's
because-
literally all we're saying.
Yes.
We're not saying that you're wrong for wanting to be exclusive with one person because that is a traditional relationship style. You have to make sure that the person that you are getting into a relationship with has the same relationship outlook that you do. That's all we're saying.
Well, obviously,
That's
I'm
all
not
I'm saying.
talking to somebody who don't see the world the same way I see it.
But you don't know that she sees the same world the same way you see it unless you have that communication.
So here's
that
what I was saying.
conversation.
Like there's stages and
Again,
steps to
I
it.
really
like you
believe
have to
Let
that.
the
be
guest,
talking, nigga,
let
shut
the
up.
guest speak, bro. Calm down.
like you have to be able to communicate whatever level it is. So if I'm in a communicating stage, I'm gonna be like, shit, like we just talking. Like I'm not exclusively dating you, or I'm not like with you. We're in the talking, getting to know you stage. And then if I'm dating, yes, I'm dating multiple people. It's not like I'm exclusively dating you. Like it's just I'm figuring out what my options are. Like and being upfront about each stage with whomever you're being upfront with, you have to do that. It's all about communication. So if a nigga do ask me like, yeah, like could you be mine? Like could you be my girl? And whatever that looks like. Okay, so what does your girl look like? What does your girlfriend do for you? And at that moment, you need to have those
What-
conversations.
What
like,
does this entail?
yeah, what does
Absolutely.
this entails? Like
I
tell
need
me
the
all
job
needs.
description.
Right. Like I need to know what does your girlfriend do? Because
Because don't be like
Because-
employers and shit
because,
throwing that
like-
other duties as a sign shit at me,
so
nigga.
what I think is what I personally think is if you
who
tell
out
me
here
like
doing that?
like you
Shit.
I want you to be my girl or whatever. And then
Right.
he's like, well, I want my girl to cook dinner for me every night. I'm not the chick for you because I don't want to cook dinner every night. Like, could we maybe bargain in a little bit and be like, all right, maybe every other night? Like, could you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like I would know the answer to those questions before I ask you, would you be my girlfriend?
but it could
Because
change.
I know
It
the
could
terms
change.
of what that I know what I would want
But that
from a
shit do
woman.
change over time though. Like it
It
doesn't
does.
stay the same.
As Mimi said, it's a promotion. So in the talking dating stage, I'm probably not gonna cook for you every night. But now,
Right.
as your girlfriend,
If that's
this is
something
what
that
you
you
this is
want
what
to
you
do,
want.
then like okay,
As
can
your
we
girlfriend, you
compromise?
want her to cook for you every night.
This
In the
is-
talking and dating stage, that's not required because you're not my girl. You can do whatever you want to because you're not mine.
This is my breakdown. I feel like
Break.
like I said, to me, everything is a promotion. So you
Still
go from
breaking
the
it down.
the talking and communicating stage where, you know, like you said, you're getting to know each other, seeing if y'all are even compatible enough to begin dating one another. Then you decide, okay, you know what? I'm feeling him enough. We'll see how this dating thing work out for us. Boom, you move up a level. You start dating. You are dating. That does not mean that you are in an exclusive relationship. You are free and open to date as many people as you want.
Right.
Just have the decency to communicate like, hey,
I'm dating.
you're not the only person that I'm seeing. You know, I'm weighing my options to see who I would like to move up a level and move into a relationship with. That is the next step. Once you move into a relationship, whatever the terms of your relationship are, that is where you begin to see, like, you know what? Okay, cool.
This is
I
what
want to see if, you know, how this vibe, if we go move on to get another promotion, where you begin the engagement stage. So if you cool with your relationship and you feeling like, you know what? All right, I'm feeling like this is a motherfucker that I can spend my life with. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pop that question. Boom, promotion. You are now engaged. The engagement stage, now you are making sure that everything that y'all have been building up to this point is solid. Because you don't want to enter into a marriage with somebody and your foundation ain't solid. Am I right or am I wrong there?
You are correct, ma'am.
Okay. So this is a stage where you're basically reaffirming everything to make sure that you want to now take it to the ultimate level and be married. Because when you marry me, nigga, there is one way out. And that is with a
In a
life
box.
insurance policy.
Murder.
Nigga, we go be committed to the end or you go get committed back to God's earth.
Oh my.
That's it.
She ain't wrong.
Ain't gonna be none of that. Oh,
Oh,
man,
wow.
you know, 2 years we
Crazy,
couldn't cut it.
y'all.
Nigga, we had all of this time up until this point to reaffirm our relationship, make sure that this is what we wanted to do. You're not finna back out on me now, nigga.
So can he back out on you at the engagement stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything up until that marriage point, because this is what we've been building towards.
Don't put her on that altar.
This is what we've been building towards. Like, by the time we get married, we should be at the point where we have already done and communicated everything, all of our expectations, where we see ourselves going, all of that shit. My bad,
breaking
y'all.
shit. No, like, stop breaking shit.
First of all, it was my phone. I hit the cord. We should have communicated everything up until this point to make sure that we are on the exact same fucking page. There should be no question that we are on the same page by the time we get to that marriage point. That's the end game. I'm not saying that is your step for every single person that you dating, obviously. But if we are dating for the promotions, then that's how it goes to me.
So for the
those
level
are the steps.
of like promotion, and when you talk about like marriage, we should be on the same exact page. So is there ever a time where a person can be like off of that page that you was on because something was unclear? Not saying that, hey, we're not like on the same page as far as understanding of our foundation, understanding of our relationship. Can that person be off the same page if they don't understand something within that agreement that y'all
Well,
have?
see, and that's my thing. Like when I said, well, by the time we get to the marriage stage, like we should be 100% clear.
I mean, clear on the foundation, clear on the relationship. What I'm saying is, can they be off of a page with you within that relationship? Like, can they have something that's unclear? Like,
I mean,
not foundation of relationship.
Nothing is
but-
gonna be like
okay.
concrete. You go have a mishap.
Right.
I just don't feel like at that stage in our relationship, it should be that big of a mishap to where it's jeopardizing our relationship. I don't feel like at that point, after that long of being together and moving through those many stages, that we don't know each other well enough. We haven't been communicating with each other well enough that we still having those type of issues. Like, oh, well, damn, I thought you meant you wanted this. I feel like we should be able to be like real clear with each other. So
Right. I think a lot of times the key word here is fucking communication. And a lot of times we kind of lose sight of that in relationships or really trying to get to know somebody. Like if I'm trying to get to know you, like get to know me. Don't be trying to lock me down while I'm trying to get to know you. That's not the part where I think that's where it gets confusing at.
Like somebody just prematurely
don't
asked
try
me to be
to-
in a relationship.
yeah,
and I
don't
wasn't
try to
willing to do
lock
so
me
because I'm like, we
down.
don't know each other enough.
like don't lock me down while I'm trying to get to know you, and
Don't lock her
we
down.
fuck up trying to do that. Like we're really trying to grow and mold each other, or like really just learning who each other is. And I think that's a part of the process. We try to rush the process so much, and we lose sight of like what's really important.
People,
and we don't ever want to lose sight of that.
Instead of learning each other and then deciding, hey, we know enough about each other.
Right.
I'm good with this and doing this. Now we can progress to this next stage. People jump into it and then try to learn each other through it.
Right. Yeah. Don't learn.
They
Okay,
fuck,
so-
they
that's
fuck,
why shit
and then
ends
they in a
prematurely.
relationship.
Or
I have questions now.
Wait,
That's
or learning each other and be like, yeah, this not for me, and making it as if like, I think the part where we say it's not for us, that's when it become an issue, or this a weak ass nigga, or this is that, or is this? It's never should be that. It's like, okay, I learned some things about you, and this not gonna work, and we can be cool, and
Right.
we can be.
That's
you know what I'm
completely
saying?
okay.
Like, it's completely okay.
We know
for
one
you to be
another
like,
well enough to decide that
I've
this
learned-
ain't gonna work.
Exactly. And not that you may have had arguments or spats or
You okay,
whatever
bro?
that may be. It could possibly be some shit like,
Yes,
you know what? I don't like what your character is. Maybe it
Right.
could be like, I don't like how you treat children, or I don't like how you do a certain thing, with whatever that case may be. But if that's that person's deal breaker, be okay with like, okay,
It's okay. We
It's
good.
okay.
We cool.
like, I don't know.
What's up, Juan?
I think with that, it comes all in the way that things are handled. Like,
Absolutely.
You got to have a conversation.
and it's
Gotta
the
have a
way that
conversation.
the conversation is had. It's
Right.
not what the
don't
Like,
have the
trying to
conversation
understand it.
after you do some shit that you knew in the back of your mind, like she or he ain't gonna like this shit. They ain't gonna be feeling this shit.
Right.
And then when it comes out, now all of a sudden you want to talk about it. That's something that you should have had a conversation with them ahead of time, because you should have been able to give them a choice on if that's something that they wanted to deal with.
A choice.
And a lot of people
Choices.
are selfish.
Mhm.
Very.
A lot of people are selfish. They're going to be with you based on their need of you, whether it's how you make them feel, things that you can provide them with, things that you do for them, like whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really take into account that relationships are not just about fucking you. When you're in a relationship, that is you saying, like, you know what? I am not just about to think about myself. Because if that's the case, why even get into one?
Right.
Why even get into one? Y'all can just keep fucking, talking, doing whatever y'all doing. Inbox niggas at 3 o'clock in the morning, like, hey, I'm off this hen dog. What to do? Go get some dick and then go about your business.
My.
I've done it.
We know.
It ain't been Hennessy.
All right.
I've done it.
So
I hate you.
if I can remember it, because like when I have
Oh, he
when
said
I-
you can't be pod guy and sounding hurt, man. You gotta relax a little bit. When you were snapping about the girlfriend.
Wait,
thing,
no.
like,
Oh,
if you was
E,
my
no.
girl-
Wait a goddamn minute. E, you shut the fuck up, because we can go back to episode 16 of Sweating Suits
Oh,
when
Oh,
you
damn.
was in your feelings.
my
Don't
Don't
do
come
that.
for my boy.
my
don't
nigga
do
had
that.
receipts.
Now you bringing up old shit.
My nigga
No,
had
because he came at
receipts.
my boy like that.
We're
No.
bringing up old shit. He's a trained
on.
person, okay?
Okay,
Let
so
this man get his hurt out.
back to my question.
We
If
on
I
tour
can
right
remember
now.
the thought. 'Cause I hate when that happens.
Yes.
I had the thought that you two motherfuckers said boom boom and stepped on it.
All right, so while you waiting to get your thought back, we never asked Ashley.
Right, because motherfucker detoured the whole goddamn train. And it's usually me that go left.
Because you're not high. Do you feel like
That's the first.
you are unapproachable
I'm very high.
or intimidated, especially now while you are out here shining, dropping books, ain't got time for the bullshit.
Telling people kiss your ass too.
With shirts telling people to kiss your ass.
For sure.
I definitely think that I'm unapproachable.
That's a great word.
It's in the
And
title.
you can't have it.
It's in the
I
title.
don't want it. It's been you. I've been labeled unapproachable, so
It's the title.
I don't
It's
want
part of the title of the show.
Yeah, I definitely think that I'm unapproachable. Reason being because I have a cold ass resting bitch face.
You do.
And-
Facts.
I was just-
Yes,
you.
and
God.
that's for sure part of my problem. Continue.
I know I walked in and put my code down, like, hey,
Oh God,
Right, she already knew she was gonna say hey to me. She just had to make sure I was warm enough.
Like,
But
Able.
is she friendly?
So yes, I'm unapproachable because of my face. But once people start to have a conversation with me, they recognize that like, oh, it's okay, it's safe.
She cool.
It's
She
safe.
cool. A lot
It's
of
safe.
times, a lot of times with like women, in particular, they definitely kind of like struggle with that a little bit more than like guys, because guys really they kind of like don't approach me on the bullshit. Like, okay, let me try to figure out how to approach her because they don't. That's why they don't approach me. Like guys don't hit on me. Like I have to pull the guy type of thing. So, I'm unapproachable with both sexes. With women in particular, it's like, damn, I think she mean she might not like me, or you know what I mean. And once they start having a conversation with me and they see like who I am, it's just like, oh, you got to see who I am to really try to understand like she's not like what her
She's
face
cool.
says she is. And I think a lot of times people look at me because of like the internet, what they know me from, and it's like, oh, that's Haitian soul, or that's you know. Now it's like it's different. Now it's things that are different, and I'm growing in different types of areas of my life. So it's like, damn, can I talk to her now? Because is she all business now, or is she like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's kind of like, is she?
These two all business.
And it's like now that I'm
That's
all
nasty.
like really like
I
exposing.
said these two. She not on that kind of business.
She nasty though.
I don't know.
Shut the
Everything
fuck
is
up.
business, but
And is.
now that I'm on like my healing journey publicly, I think that now more people are willing to have conversations with me because they see a different side of me.
Mhm.
And I'm becoming more vulnerable to this. Is not only just helping me be vulnerable, it's helping people come to approach me like, oh shit, she is okay, she is a human being, because I wouldn't show that I had feelings. Like,
hey, we was cool with you back in the Haitian soul days.
I know,
so
and I get that.
We don't count.
I get that, but I think a lot of times I'm unapproachable because my face, the way my face look, and I just think that's just the way I'm made. Like at this point, it's like my face is this way, probably because I got a migraine that day. If it's just the way it is. It's
That's just the way that I
look.
am.
That's just
at
the
this
way.
point.
I don't think it's the way I am. It's just the way my face is molded. Like
I'll take that.
It's my face is molded this way, and I just got a cold ass face.
God
Like
made you evil.
No, he ain't make me evil. I just think that he made me. I've created this person like to not approach me, so people couldn't like.
You've created a monster.
Did you create it because you didn't want to get hurt, or you didn't want to deal with the
like
bullshit?
A dungeon dragon.
I don't think it was either or. I think it was just like shit. I don't feel like talking to people right now. Like
I feel like, for me, it is a defense mechanism.
That's like this
it's
whole
a
room.
defense mechanism.
Yeah,
it's like really trying to.
No, I'm jealous. Shit, I need a better resting bitch face because I be out in public and people just, hey, we Facebook friends.
It's the cheeks,
and
bro.
I'm not mean.
You got that right. Maybe
I'm
you
not
should be
mean. But it's just
I'm
y'all
not
know
mean
how I am
either.
with people like
Yes,
in
you
my
are.
personal space. I don't like to talk to people
You
in
cuss out
person.
kitty
People see me
cats.
outside. That's literally the only difference between me on and
So
off
you
social
cuss out
media
kitty
is
cats.
I'm more out interact with people a lot more on social media. When I'm off, I don't like to talk to people. I don't like people in my space.
Yeah, you're an introvert.
It's not because I'm mean.
I
It's
think that
just
I'm actually.
I like to
think
be
that I'm
alone.
both. I think that I'm both.
Mimi's
like,
an introvert.
First of all, I'm a Cancer. Shout out to Team Cancer.
Cancers.
But I am both. Like I love my
basically psycho
space.
end of the table.
I love my space, but
Don't
at the
do
same
that.
time, I can be an extrovert because sometimes I want to be around people. Like sometimes I want to be like, all right, it's okay to go outside now. Like and
It's
then I go
never
right
okay
back
to
in
go
my
outside
shell.
anymore.
But a lot of it is it's just me. It's just me fighting my own battle. Like shit. If you're gonna approach me, you're gonna approach me. As far as like niggas, like they I think at this point they don't even want to talk to me. They be like, shit, let me get my shit together before I talk to her.
And
I
they for sure should feel that way.
I like the fact that they feel that way because don't come at me sideways ever. Like
So basically, you're on the second part of the topic, whereas these niggas just not on your level.
I don't think that there's a level for me. I think that I've grown enough to like recognize bullshit, and I don't think that there's a level to me. I think that I've grown, yes, but respect me. It's not really a level for me. Just respect
Get on
me.
my level.
And I may not be on that person's level. Shit, I may not be on his level if we're talking levels. But at the same time, it's just all about respect and really getting to understand who I am as a person. But typically, I pull. I don't. I
So
don't
you
know.
ain't got no problem walking up to a nigga on the bar buying
I
him a
don't do
drink.
it like that. That's very aggressive.
You just go to the bar. It's like,
Oh, that's Denise right there.
oh, hey, you with
That's
me, show?
very aggressive. And I am like I
am
do have an assertive like side to it.
You pull up to a dude and like, hey, little baby.
No, I don't do nothing like that. That's
I
so,
love baby.
that's so
Hey, fam,
niggish.
hey, fam in the
Like,
sweats.
No,
I
see you
never
shining.
would do that. No, I'm
Hey,
very
gray
subtle.
shirt. Hey, gray shirt.
Come here.
Nah, like I think I'm just very subtle with it. Like
How you do it? How do you approach it? Because there's a lot of women on the internet who they
Who
want
be
to
lying talking
they
about they
want-
don't shoot no shots?
they want to shoot their shot. They just don't know how. How do you shoot
so
your
for
shot?
me, what I did was like, it was a guy who I was interested in. And I felt like he was interested in me.
Okay.
So the
Oh, that's
more
good.
he, said some things to me, I paid attention. Like,
Right.
okay, let me pay attention to how he moving, what he got going on, who he knows, what he do for
That
a
is key.
living, like how he, how he converse, what adjectives, verbs, everything, whatever he's saying on the internet,
What's
I
his
need to be
pronouns?
on it. So I was watching him and seeing how he communicated. So I just was like, okay,
Oh,
like now.
you like a lion in the jungle with the shit.
No,
she just did her homework.
I just did my homework, and I
That's
think
how
it's
she did
okay
her
for me
homework.
to do my homework and recognize, like, okay, this guy for me
Shut
or
up, girl.
not. And then I just hit him up, like I just told him, like, hey, we should go out for drinks, time and place and date, like. And I think he was more shocked, like, because he laughed, like,
Yeah, because no, you gotta understand, us men, when we have a woman who cuts the bullshit out the way and say, hey, I like you, I know
Yeah.
you like me, now the ball is in your court.
yeah.
That's how we act sometimes.
And I think that with the type of person that's for me, it's a person that's more relaxed, a person who kind of wants me to be in the forefront, who's okay with me being me, okay with me being that person who always is like, okay, his food ain't right, like telling the waiter, like, and I think that there's a person like that for me. So my person is a relaxed individual. He's not like a rah-rah person like me, because I'm always on 10. I'm always knock it off me. We see.
That's not fair.
I understand.
I'm
No,
calling me.
Don't make me lose my thought. But I think that my person has to be a relaxed individual, because I'm always on a 10, so he has to be at a 0 to, like, not like to, it's just a balance. He got to be able to balance my rah-rah, because I can go there first, and like I need him to be like, why you yelling? Like, you good?
Just chill
Like,
a little bit.
Like, and not calm down, because now I'm finna get real upset, but like just be like,
no breathe.
it's not that deep, like, it's
Right.
you good, like ain't nobody gonna do nothing. But I think that that's really important. So yeah, when I hit on, I make it real smooth, like, hey, time, place, and a day. I get to the point, like, I ain't finna waste no time with you. What we doing?
What's on your mind, Mimi?
I feel it.
I'm
And
not
don't knock it off.
No, not that. Not that.
I feel say like
Not that. That's not fair though. Dog got me blocked for calling me. Oh, see, I like her. Get on here, girl.
You see, I had to go to her page. Like, what the fuck is going on over here?
No, for me, like, I'm not the shoot my shot type, and it's mainly because, like, I don't clock niggas. Like, I don't pay attention to them. I don't.
I gotta watch you, baby.
I don't pay attention to them, and that goes back to
that's mad nigger.
no, but that goes that goes
Now
back
you
to
talking
my
about her. Talking about her.
Talking about me, because I say I gotta watch you.
Oh no,
It's
that's because
important.
you act like you have an
alpha-
interest in people.
you
so
have
what you
alpha
doing that? Of
female
course you go
energy.
watch them.
So and that's the thing. There's a chart. I'm actually a Sigma female, so I have alpha traits, but I'm a Sigma woman. So I'm very charismatic. Like I'm
a
You the
like,
life of the party, but you can chill when need be.
exactly.
I got you,
Like
fam.
I have alpha traits, and I think that, like, with me
This
going
one's an
out
alpha.
to go and get it, absolutely. Like I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get to
I'm a
it.
hustler, baby.
I'm gonna make sure
I
that
just want you to know.
I do what I need to do. So when it comes to like me getting a nigga, that's not the issue. It's me. It's like always if I want it,
Listen,
or
it's not a problem.
I don't
You
think
can pull
it's a
it.
problem.
You can pull any one of these niggas that come
But
down
that's
the
my
dozen.
thing.
that's
Like, I
not
don't
the
Snap your
thing.
fingers.
No,
I don't take
ever
I don't
say
take
that like
interest
that
in people
because
like
You do okay.
No, don't ever say it like that because niggas
you-
sometimes
Mimi
they
is
probably
different,
say no,
though.
But
Yeah.
men are more heterosexual. They thinking about like, damn, like it's just different. It's just different.
Yeah,
Versus
I
a
don't take
woman, we
interest
be
in
like,
people enough to
no.
pay
Right.
attention to them and to be like, damn, I would shoot my shot. Like I don't be thinking about that shit because I'm not really on
Men
that. I'm
have
not
to
really
approach
on
Mimi
dating and
for Mimi to
relationships
even
and all of that
consider
kind
it.
of shit. Like if a dude approaches me, then I clock him and see like, all right, what he on? You know, I'll go through and shit. Might see Cappy. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
Definitely
No,
kept
that's-
these
and I'm glad that I
No,
did
wait.
because
You got to this day and age.
I
bro.
didn't
You
say
do.
it was wrong.
You
It's
gotta
just
do
it's a
that.
you
wild
do
thought.
because that's how I found out that the dude that I was telling y'all about at the beginning of the show. Like I'm like, all right, you know what? I will seriously consider giving him a chance and dating him. Well, since I'm seriously considering dating him, now I'll take it to the next stage and I'm gonna do my research on him like a little bit more. If I'm just not feeling you like that, I'm not gonna put the effort into
She been
finding
looking
shit
for
out about you
doggone
because I don't
effort.
care enough. And that's how I found out my boy's still legally married. A divorce was filed, but he's still legally married. That ain't it for me. This nigga was separated for how long? And look,
here's my
2
thing.
kids later in a new crib and shit.
Well, in the
Niggas don't always
beginning
get
of that-
divorced. I don't be having no time for that.
I feel attacked.
I need it dried on the paper. I need the ink
okay.
dried.
I was just gonna say, like,
feel
so what if
attacked,
he
bro?
like about to go like that paper?
No, it's already
triggered?
filed. It's
Attacked.
supposed to be
Felt attacked.
finalized
Some
soon. It's
words
just
hit close to
until that
home.
point, niggas can always be like, you know what, we got these kids together and we've been together all this
Right.
time. I don't want to go through with. Oh well, I only went through with it because I thought you wanted it, and then niggas is back. No, I need shit to be done. I don't want no unresolved
you.
dick. I need some
Unresolved
resolved
dick.
dick. So
Unresolved dick sounds so dangerous.
unresolved dick, nigga.
That shit sound like it come
Because I don't want to
Shit.
put myself
It
in a
do.
position. Because how many times have we seen shit where motherfuckers still be married? They don't go get that shit finalized.
I mean,
It's
it's
10,
real.
20 years and shit. And now all of a sudden a nigga die and now his ex-wife is.
Oh, okay.
I'm
here's
still
my
his wife.
thing.
That ain't even really the ex-wife, fam, because they still legally married. I don't want that smoke.
That's what happened
I
to my
barely
dad.
want to deal with bitches' baby daddies.
I can't stand you.
I'm just saying. So I really don't want another motherfucking husband, even though it's
Yeah.
technically over. It's not legally over. And until it's legally over, I can't get into that. I can't rock with you
Can't
like
get
that.
jiggy with
Because
you.
in
if
my
you just-
mind, you
what
still a
if you-
motherfucking husband.
What if he just can't afford the divorce at the time? and
No,
he
they
working
already
through it?
filed it.
What if I'm just saying, like in general, period? What if that person just can't afford it, but he working
Then he
his
can't
way
afford
up
to date me.
Ooh.
Okay,
If
baby.
that's just that on that.
If you can't afford to go to the
Yeah.
courthouse and file some paperwork, then baby, we ain't on the same type of time. Because I'm about my money. Okay.
Yeah,
Mimi's going to get her
and I
money.
think it's
Just
so
go-
okay
just
for
go start
like
an
women
OnlyFans, bruh.
to acknowledge that.
Work
Like
your way, work your way to
um,
these divorce papers.
I seen like this.
And bro, you
ad-
can't
nah,
go fucking Uber or something to get the
Right,
money for the
right.
paper.
And I seen like this article that said like
Niggas order Uber for divorce papers.
Something wrong.
I seen an article that said I'm done.
Yeah.
It's about the motherfucking
If a
money.
nigga DoorDash for his
Right.
freedom,
Hey,
Nigga,
I'm on
Amazon
drugs.
Drive.
Look, the nigga can sell feet pics on OnlyFans to get the money. I don't give a fuck. You better do something because I'm not fucking him while he's
So
another
here's what
chick
I'm
husband.
saying though. Like I seen this article that said like it's okay for people to want to date like where they are. Like you just said, it's about the money. Like you gonna get the bread, you gonna get to the bag. So I think it's okay for us to realize that we want to date somebody who got their
Equally
shit right.
beneficial. Yes.
Like I need you to be able to have your shit right. Now I ain't saying that you gotta be like the richest nigga
No, absolutely
ever.
not.
Like I ain't never saying that, but like I don't want to date a broke nigga.
right.
And,
There's a
and
difference
I-
between a broke
And there is
nigga.
nothing
and a
wrong with
nigga
saying
there's
that
living
I don't
normal.
want to date a broke
with
nigga.
saying and it's like I think
It's
people are
not
so scared,
demeaning.
like,
it's not
you're
talking
a-
down.
Some
It's,
people might think you a gold digger, or some people
She
might
gives
think
me money.
other things about you. So what I'm saying, y'all do that every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
sometimes
Well, that's because I think it's all in the
It'd be so
intent.
petty.
I think it's all intentional. So you have to be, again, it starts back with communication
Conversation,
and
yes.
having that conversation and being upfront. Like, hey, this is what I require. Like, I want somebody like that got some get up and go about them. I don't want a nigga who just okay.
You want a man with gumption.
Look, people have seen
No,
my
I want
people
you to
have
have
seen
some
my dating
substance,
history
like-
to know that clearly I don't judge and I've dated broke ass niggas. All right, niggas know this.
We're sorry to hear that.
So, but I also, and this may be controversial for some people, but I don't feel like there is anything wrong with wanting to date a step above you either. But
Right.
it comes with intent. Like, what is your reason for that? If I want to date somebody that is a little bit ahead of me, a step above, that's because I'm looking for somebody that can help me grow to that level. Not
Exactly.
because I'm
Right.
trying to ride their
Right.
coattails and I just
Exactly.
want to
I
use
Now
love
them
the
your
fact
because they're ahead of
motivation
me.
for me to get up to where you are.
Right. Yeah. I personally I want somebody to have more than me. Because I've always had relationships where I'm like the person like who had more. And it's like, dude, I
That
want to
should get
switch
exhausting,
that.
man.
It gets exhausting. So I want to switch that role and be like, okay, you're motivating me to go after it more, even more. And now if it just so happened where we growing together and now we have this empire, it's like that's fucking beautiful.
Even
because,
better.
Yeah, like it's better for us to be you here and I'm here and we just elevating together. And it's like I love that about Black love, especially when you grinding together and getting that shit like out the mud. Like that's one of the most beautiful
If dating
things.
you lowers my credit score, I don't want it.
It ain't even about credit score shit. It's just,
I don't need
No,
a
think
nigga
that
that's
is it's a
Here's
it's
I
an
don't need a nigga
algorithm
that's
to the-
watching me get it out the bud. Then like, all right, but once you get to this point, then we
right.
straight.
Then right.
Nigga,
Don't watch
I'm
me.
sitting here working 2 jobs and you sitting at home eating chips and shit and getting on fucking Call of Duty. The fuck? No.
That'll be exclusive to Xbox. soon.
No.
I just think that we need to have like
You push the new button.
need-
That
to
old
have-
shit came right on cue, bro.
I think we just need to have like conversation about every single thing when
Right.
it comes to like people and at the
This nigga here.
and at the same time, I think it's like that credit score shit. Like no.
No.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
it's-
what I mean by that is, if dating you lowers my credit score, meaning I'm spending more than I'm making in order to make you
Well, shouldn't
happy.
even be dating that person.
No, but
You shouldn't
sometimes
be
people
dating,
people
period.
do that because of who they want or what that person may mean. Like if there's prime example, a chick who may be fine to you in high school,
Mhm.
you adults now, this woman is available. Now you have an opportunity to get her. You do everything in your power to get this opportunity that you've been lusting after since you were younger. Spending money, taking her out on dates, doing all this extra stuff to wine and dine her to see this is what you missed out on
Mhm.
when we were younger. Now I can give you the world. Meanwhile, you out here taking payday loans out to take care of these trips you doing because you're not thinking responsibly. Or you spending more than you make it that this bill here or that bill here is going behind because you trying to create this image to make you seem like you this dude that's got, which is a lot of niggas is doing this day and age. They'll go out here and spend money to stunt to look like they got it, get the girl, and come to find out your mattress on the floor, bruh. And it's not because it's comfortable. It's because it's an airbed. But that's a whole nother story.
Ain't nothing wrong with airbeds,
I'm broke.
y'all.
For sure. I have no cash. Why are you looking at me like that, fam?
But you know what?
That's what I have to tell the people. I don't have it. I don't got it.
You have assets.
I don't have anything.
You just don't have.
I got nothing for
You just don't
these
have liquid.
hoes.
You have
I don't
assets.
got any.
Because if you go and sell every last pair of shoes you got right now, you can put a down payment on a house. So you have assets.
It's not that. It's not
Or
that.
car, at least.
It's not that bad.
So Denise, what else has been going? What have these men been saying to you? Because we haven't been back down to just enter the table in a while. So
They
this
pretty
is-
much been saying she ain't shit.
Oh my.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Oh.
I wouldn't go as far to say that. First of all, why you think I ain't shit?
I didn't say that you wasn't shit. I said that's what they said. I wouldn't say that about
Do
you.
you think?
Oh, okay.
Do you think people perceive you in that kind of a light, or do you just?
I'm
think
pretty
that-
sure there's a few.
Or do you just think that when niggas seen you in Italy walking down runways, it's like this bitch?
got
were
me. It's a my brain is sick. Here I am all alone.
I really think that they very well could be intimidated by me. Why they're intimidated by me?
Are you like
That I don't-
$1.15?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, she's a supermodel,
don't-
man. That's
I
a different kind of life.
really, to be honest, I don't understand why anyone, man or woman, would be intimidated by me. I am
You got
a very
women that's intimidated by you?
Shut up.
I'm asking a question
No,
here.
as far as I know, this is really just a general statement. I don't
Okay.
see why anyone, man or woman, would be intimidated by me.
These
Woman,
hoes
as far
jealous.
as friendships, getting to know me, approaching me on a hey, how are you?
Well,
or
that's
even
because
to do
that's
some
because you take the
business.
wine when you leave the party.
Shut the
That happened. That
Like
happened.
we don't want to be friends with you. You go take the wine.
That
niggas-
happened.
y'all niggas stay bringing up old shit.
That shit-
Niggas stay bringing up old shit. Okay, I wasn't even 21.
It's so
I
funny.
legit wasn't even 21.
What
So
happened?
That-
Look, I didn't judge. I just
No,
thought
it
it
was
was
funny.
funny.
But you
We
know
love-
what? Like when it comes to Denise, I think it kind of like
Denise is awesome.
I don't understand it, like because she's a lot younger. So the
True.
fact that not just men, but like older men at that, like are intimidated
See, I don't.
by her.
I don't
because
get that.
usually
Damn, how old you dating?
I'm
older than Tone.
Damn.
Yo,
And I'm 43.
yo.
You was going after niggas pension.
It's about the motherfucking money, okay?
You definitely looking for a sugar. You trying to be a sugar baby?
Damn. No wonder that nobody wants you, man. They can't afford you.
Hey, I mean, once you've been like to Italy, fam,
What's left?
what can I do?
What can
for
America
you?
offer you at
You
that point?
just sent yourself to Italy and just like you're a fucking model. What can I do for you? Not me, not
No,
me
but real
personally.
talk. Let's get. We haven't messed with you all night. That's why we had to get that out there real quick. It wouldn't be us. It wouldn't be the Death Fresh Chef. But
I'm used to
honestly,
y'all niggas.
Shit, I'm the hoe, and even I don't like
Bro.
the old boss.
yes, you spent the whole episode
Yo,
talking about it. We know.
like yo, like you was gonna sleep with him?
Hell no.
Oh my.
Absolutely not.
You just-
Oh, like so, like y'all.
It
wasn't no chance to date.
So it
How did
wasn't
y'all
really a
get there?
sugar
It was-
daddy. It was more like a Splendid daddy. Like, cause he
Right,
didn't get no sugar.
yeah.
You out here talking to
Like,
these
he
sweet
can't
and
get
low
no
niggas?
sugar.
Like I don't want no sugar. You can't give me. I can't give you. We can't.
No sweet and low.
No, nah.
He couldn't
No.
get them cheeks.
Absolutely
What
the fuck
cheeks?
not. Boy,
Hey,
touch
she
me.
got a little bit, bro. It's a little-
Cheeks.
Yeah,
Look,
she's modeling
for-
some of my
for
stuff.
my
Her little
size.
tiny
I-
cheeks.
She definitely got cheeks for my size. Okay.
For your
Don't-
size.
You got to catch her in the right pants.
Don't sleep.
Like just cause I ain't got no BBL, nigga, my cheeks.
Right,
fit my
don't definitely
frame.
don't sleep. You got to catch her in the right pants.
I don't
Don't
look at-
sleep.
You know what? I don't look at Denise like that. That's probably
Oh,
why.
well,
High five to you.
Leave it to me.
Like this is actually a little homie. When she was driving a tiny car, I've known her that long.
Right.
I mean, she's still
Yeah,
the
nigga, when you
homie.
was driving a tiny car, and wine used to actually fit in it. Woo, memory lane. All right.
Yeah, my car did leave.
Hey,
to the side
you
like a bad
and you
pair
know
of
what?
shoes.
And she always and like every time she just be like, and they don't have me. This is why we don't. You can't come back. It's gonna be
No, she-
another long time
You
before
are
you come
always
back.
fuck this nigga. I'm
I'm not
putting
ta-
executive order. You are always welcome here. Which we gonna talk about? I don't know, but you always welcome.
I was talking about Mimi.
Oh, she. You think we can get rid of her if we wanted to? Whatever she was gonna talk about on her show, guess what she gonna do on Sunday?
Talk about it on
there.
hers.
But
Why are
look,
we forced to be there?
that's Sunday. We don't have to deal with her on Saturdays. It's a difference.
I
Who
miss
stop
her.
me from coming in the door and grabbing the mic?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, like niggas, they'll
I-
be here.
I do y'all a professional courtesy, but not just popping up in this motherfucking saying. What
So
I
do
wanna say.
any of y'all want to date, barring that one in the middle?
What?
We know
Yes,
you don't. We know
I
you
want
don't.
to date.
Right, like
so
you just
look.
said you didn't want to date.
I'll be honest. I just turned 30. At this point, I'm ready to
Really?
I'm ready to date. I want marriage. I want kids. I want stability. I want all of that.
You want a baby?
Do you feel like you're not?
Yes.
Do you feel like you can find it here, or do you feel like you're gonna have to travel to Paris or something like that?
Paris. Mark,
Because I don't feel like
you
you're gonna
trying
find
to
what
try
you
and get
want
a
in
baby and some
America.
crepes?
That's not I could for sure find a needle in a haystack. How that shit is gonna happen, I don't fucking know.
You need to
but
hang out
Well,
by the lake
you,
drive.
you are the haystack.
What?
You light as a motherfucker, bro.
Like the color?
Yeah.
She ain't as light as she used to be.
okay, anyway.
That's
to
that.
be-
That's that French
to answer
sun.
to answer your question, yes, I want to date.
You want
You
to
want
date?
to date.
Yes.
What's your type? What's your preference?
At this point, I don't have
that's
a
a good
type
question.
because my type may have been what's keeping me single. So
Ooh,
I don't have a type anymore.
Let's start there.
What was
I don't have a
your type?
What was it? What were you finding yourself drawn to?
Oh, look at
6'5".
Tone. Look at Tone getting in this Barbara Walters bag.
6'5".
What drew
Absolutely,
you
because
in?
I
for
can see
sure-
that for you because
I have for
you
sure
technically a
always-
tall girl. So I
I
see
have
that.
for sure always said that I would for sure prefer a guy that is at least 6 feet or taller because
Okay.
I myself am 5'8" without heels.
This is true.
So and I wear heels on a regular basis.
You
I
do.
am a runway model.
Good
so
for
Talk about it, La
Good
Cienega.
5 to 6 inches.
international runway model. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Put the international on
She
there.
is an international runway model. So yes, I wear heels on a regular basis.
La Cienega Boulevard Dam. Talk about it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I have
So
for sure
the height,
said
that's acceptable. You don't want no
But
short man because if you
I
had
don't.
kids, then your kids
I'm
be
telling
short.
me,
Right.
even the brunch boots got heels on them. Niggas.
Brunch boots got
The
the
brunch
brunch
boots.
boots.
Brunch
the brunch
boots?
boots.
The brunch boots.
The brunch boots. They
They
ain't got a heel.
little small heel. Them some
it's
long
not
ass.
bad.
There's some long ass boots.
The brunch boots.
Them keeping her thigh or
Them ain't the brunch
her
boots.
legs warm.
Them
Oh,
some
she
long
got
ass
Boots is
boots.
the ankle
Okay,
boots.
so what about
Okay.
what about culture? Are you willing to cross those color lines?
Probably not.
So it's gotta
I-
be African American,
Yes.
maybe a little Hispanic on the side.
Right. Maybe Puerto Rican is
I
Cuban
want
or
a
something.
Samoan.
We know you want to
Shut up.
That ain't nothing but nigga with wavy hair.
We're not talking about you right now, okay?
We're not talking about her at all.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well,
she can go home. She can go home now. We done with her. All
but
right.
no, I would for sure prefer to date a black man, but I may possibly be open to a Hispanic.
Are you willing to date a popular nigga? Not
That's
local.
that's a
not,
very good
Not
question.
locally popular either. I'm talking like this nigga's known.
That's a very-
Internationally known.
That's a very good question because
And on the rock microphone.
I
I'm
have been
sorry.
told that personally that I'm Milwaukee popular.
Are you?
I don't think
I
so.
thought you were bigger than that, fam.
I'm-
Niggas talk about you in the boroughs, fam. What you talking about?
The girls.
New York.
But-
Tom, he be on bullshit.
He do. He
Every
absolutely
episode.
does. He absolutely does. But I wouldn't. It depends on what you define as popularity. Personally
Okay.
speaking, I don't think I'm necessarily popular. I'm not
If you
always
walked
with the.
outside where niggas know who you are.
No,
Okay, you're not popular there.
exactly.
Okay.
I feel like
people
This
the
happened
know.
right
path
here?
that you want to know, like with your modeling, and
Yeah.
shit, like you have to be open to it because
Right.
if you blow up, then what you go, you know?
Right. So yeah.
Are
So
you gonna stab me and your man if you blow up?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Are you gonna
Stedman.
stab me and your man if you blow up?
You really on bullshit tonight.
This is my
I'm like,
show.
I'm like.
Hey, I
this is
feel
not-
like if I held you down while you was broke, I should get a little kickback.
we'll discuss that. Cross that bridge when we come to. We can't talk money if I ain't got shit, and you ain't
Ooh.
got shit. So
Oh my.
cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, now see, everybody say that. Now, what happens when we get to that bridge and you kind of look at it from the other side, like, hey man, I'm sorry, but this
But
boat
you know what?
only
Hey, because
fits
honestly,
one.
that's fucked up.
That's fucked up, but
we'll
it's-
cross
dude.
this bridge when we get to it, and then 5 years later, when y'all, when
y'all-
you cross
Oh,
it,
well,
you be
shit.
like, all right,
To
you be
be-
like, bro, I was here for 5 years, and you was like,
Well, to be
But I
honest,
think-
you
and I
can
gotta
see it
rob you.
coming though.
At
But
that
But-
point, I gotta ride.
But you
you.
know
some-
what?
in some instances, you can see it coming. If
Right.
year one, neither one of us is really in our bag for real, but then by year 3, we see that we really get into it. At that point, we at the bridge, okay?
I
Because
think
we need to figure this shit out.
I think those kind of conversations go south because one person is crossing the bridge and the other nigga's still standing on the side scared. It's always one person that's growing and the other one isn't. They want things to still be the
Nick,
way
we
it
are
was.
on the What is Love tour. So today we are talking about if you are intimidating, unapproachable, or if you're just protecting your peace.
Or them niggas ain't on your level.
I personally wouldn't
You
say
like
that there
saying that,
isn't
don't you?
anyone on
Get
my
on my
level
level, nigga.
because, as Ashley was saying, I may not be on their level.
Right.
I don't think that I am quote unquote unattainable.
How do
I'm
you
not
feel
on
like-
their level because
How
I
can
mean,
y'all
and
say
a lot
that
of
nobody's on
things
their
go
level?
into a
So-
so-called level
It's
anyway.
not a
It's
level to
beyond
none of that
financially.
shit. It's
Right.
beyond taking care of your business. It's beyond money. It's
it could
Like,
very
at
well
this
be
point-
emotionally,
Right.
Yes,
mentally.
Like
at
you
this
might
point,
not
like,
just
I need a
emotionally
motherfucker to
mature
be
at all.
Like
My mental capacity
they
cannot
mental
handle
can't fuck
you.
with my mind right now. Like the way my healing journey going right now, like you can't fuck that up.
How's
Like,
it going? Is it going good?
I believe that it's going extremely
Is it
swell.
great?
It might have took a detour hanging out with us tonight.
How you, do you feel like you can heal others while healing yourself right now?
I don't think it's about me healing others. If I
Do you think people can learn from you?
Make it a better
not learn, feel more encouraged.
Do you think people can get closer to you if they go ahead and pick up one of your
I'm
books
down with you.
Yeah.
and read about you? I'm sitting here
I
giving
hate
you a
you.
plug.
I'm down with him.
What? We potting. We having fun tonight. We trying to help Denise out here.
Oh, that's what this is. Is this an
is not an
intervention?
intervention.
What I'm like, this is an intervention.
I,
A little,
I,
a
thought-
little.
I
Y'all
thought,
called me
I
here?
thought it was a podcast.
A little bit,
I
a
don't
little bit
know.
A, a little bit of B. You know,
We're
'Cause
not
I've been
gonna-
trying to
I'm
help.
out. I don't need no
I've been trying to
intervention.
help
No,
Fuck
but I
y'all.
think that like for somebody like Denise, I feel like she know what she wants.
she and
Like,
that's
Absolutely.
and
that's what it
okay.
boils down
That
to.
Like-
very well could be intimidating to people. Is that I know what
Yeah.
I want, and to be honest, I am young. I'm just approaching 31, so a lot of
I am the
people-
table.
No, I wouldn't.
Yo, can we dead that? I hate that conversation, bro. Like,
I
What
am
do you
the
bring to the
and I
table?
No, but honestly though, that has been a thing. I
what
think
kind of
because you've
team you
hung out
got?
with older people and seen a lot of bullshit that's going on, even though you may not know what you want, you know what you don't want.
Right.
And then listening to hit this heifer right here as she preaches the word of love gospel
Hey,
every
but
week.
low key,
She definitely
But I
gives some
think that's the
jewels that
biggest-
help people out. So I can see you not wanting to deal with the fuck shit that's out here in this world and saying, hey, even though rewind back to you like 20 at the time, I already know that I don't want none of this shit right here.
But at the same time, I also feel like while it's very unfortunate to say, you kind of got to go through some bullshit to understand
True.
exactly what you don't want,
Yeah.
to understand what you do want. Because I
True.
didn't
I tell
deal
pe-
with
I
I
tell
didn't
people
deal with
that
this
all the time.
bullshit from A, B,
Hold
and
on.
C. So I know that I've been there before. I don't want to do that no more.
Okay. Now, with the point that
did that.
Denise just made, one thing that pisses me off so bad about men on social media is they always make this dumbass statement. They always saying shit like, oh, well, now after she done did this and this and this, and now she want this type of guy and whatever. Like, you have to live, learn, and grow.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
She
Then
had
get
to
love.
deal with those type of people to realize, like, you know what, that didn't work for me. This
Oh,
is
her
not
baby daddy was
it's
an
the
the kind
ancient
of thing
nigga.
that, you know what I'm
Trial
saying?
basis.
She picked her baby daddy. Her baby daddy was a X, Y, and Z. And
But
now she want to come over here and want
but
me.
now, but now she want me to do this.
She didn't
and do
expect that nigga to do that,
Because
but now
now
she
she
want me to
knows-
do that.
'Cause
what
she
she
didn't know
needs,
that
she
that's
knows
supposed to be
herself.
done.
She spent enough time to be able to be like, you know what, those weren't good choices. So
Yeah.
from this point forward, this is what I'm going to require.
So
This
yes,
is
my
me
expectations
making better choices.
my
moving
expectations
forward.
change with each partner because you're supposed to
Because
learn.
you're taking something away from everybody that you deal with.
Right.
That is a brand new experience.
It is.
That is a brand
Everybody
new
starts with a
experience.
clean slate,
And
but
what
I
are you
also
supposed to do?
know what I experienced in the past, and I don't want to go through that shit no more. Which
Basically,
is why
the term "when you know better, you do better" applies to everybody except women. We're not supposed to know better and do better.
Ooh.
Why
Black
you?
women.
But as a nigga,
Yeah.
why
But
you
yes,
want a
black
why
women.
you want a dummy?
Because they can control a dummy.
Niggas are
Absolutely.
stupid.
They can
Like,
lie
I
to a
keep
dummy.
our brother.
Oh my.
really?
Wow.
Just saying, prime example.
yeah,
I
they
just
can.
think-
They for sure can control. That's what it is. They can control
controlling.
a dummy.
That's why a lot of men date down.
They don't.
And that-
they don't want to work
That
for it.
that very well may make me intimidating because I know what I don't want. I know what I'm not
That's what
going
it
to
is.
accept.
I think that
I
that
am
lets you
I am
know
for
what you
sure
want.
educated, and you're not going to talk to me any type of way and think that you're just going to get away with it.
Or she'll punch
So that
you.
very well may
For
make me
sure.
make me intimidating. If that's what you want to call intimidating, then yes, that would for sure describe me because I'm not going to
That's because
allow
they'll,
you
they'll
to
ridicule our choices in men and tell us that we have to choose and do better. But when we require them to do better so that we can choose better, they don't want to work for that. So then they try to turn that. into
That's
They
a
don't
thing.
want to be held
Crazy
accountable.
shit.
Niggas is dumb on the
I-
internet.
I'm sad that I have to be a guy sometimes. Like,
I
just,
just-
you niggas are really retarded.
I just go.
But that's how it goes.
You
That's
want-
really how it goes.
Niggas
You
is
set this
dumb.
expectation for black women. We attempt to meet said expectation, and now you want to revert. No,
And
that's
now
not
it's
what
like,
you're
bitch,
supposed
how
to
dare
do.
you set this expectation that I ridiculed you for not having. But now that it's set because you've been through things and you have evolved as a woman, emotionally, mentally, all of that shit, and now you know what you need as a woman to move forward. Now I'm upset with that because now you expect me to step my shit up. And who the fuck do you think
And
you
this
are?
is why I have my
That's
daughters
what it
going to a
is.
Hispanic school. So they're like little Mexicans. Ain't got
You want to date a Jose?
to-
He gonna build the shit out of the house.
Make sure everything work.
He don't do nothing else. He gonna build the
He
shit out of the
gonna,
house.
he gonna work regardless.
That's
That's so racist.
racist is so
They mama might be living with
It's
y'all,
usually new.
She want an Asian grandbaby
but right?
An Asian one?
An Asian
Oh,
one,
we
'Cause
were
they-
talking about that before I left the house.
because they
pure-
good at math.
pure Korean.
See, she want
don't
a
even
little
care if it's
motherfucker to
South.
do her Texas.
She don't even care if it's from South or North. She just want a Korean baby.
Go get one.
They're gonna be successful in whatever they do. That's how confident I am in them.
Yeah, niggas are retarded, bro.
Man, why my boss Korean?
Whether they be a ninja,
Hey,
And he like
whether
Hey,
they
he
be
like
that's
Eagles.
Japanese. My bad.
But it
bro.
ain't
Calm
this
That's-
shit,
down,
I
bro.
don't give a
That's
fuck.
Racist.
Hey,
Look at this live blocked. Anyway,
Yogo, Yomosaki.
Juan,
I'm sorry. Bro.
shut up.
I had sushi today, bro. It's fire.
Fuck you.
So I have a question for you two.
What's happening?
I didn't do it.
Based off,
Oh,
like
you-
going down the line, based off of what you do know about
was
each
a
of
hoe.
us sitting here, what do you feel like a guy will find intimidating about us? From the outside looking in.
Denise is on her shit, and 9 times out of 10, that nigga can't keep up with her. OnlyFans. Enough said.
I wouldn't touch that before the OnlyFans. I don't like the way she talks to
you
people.
related to her, but
I
you
don't-
know that turns niggas on.
I don't like it.
They like
I
her
said
ignorant
that about the
aggression.
guest. Like, I don't. That's just
No,
like
okay.
I'm not saying don't like be assertive or just be on your shit, but there's a certain kind of way people talk to people. I was like, you
Here's
know
the
what?
thing with
I
Mimi.
don't like that.
Mimi
That's
talks.
nasty.
Mimi
And I
talks
think
like
it's
a nigga.
It's definitely a balance thing because me right now, I'm learning that at my job. Like, yes, it's a way that you can get out what you're trying to say without making a person feel like they're stupid
Or
like,
small.
or small. And I
We
do
only do
understand
that
that.
when
So
they
I'll
really
give you guys a
stupid.
real live example.
Y'all knew he was stupid.
One day at my job, we were talking about cars, right?
Right.
And like, you know, they were saying like, well, I don't want nobody to park too close to my car. And then like we all feel like we got a nice car. I feel like shit, don't park too close to my car because I don't want you to hit my shit.
For
6
sure.
feet.
So I ended up saying like, yeah, don't park too close to my $30,000 car. And they like,
Oh, big stunt. Flex.
See, the 30,000.
right.
Thought
So
about- thought
30,000
about-
like,
wasn't necessary.
now it wasn't necessary,
necessary.
right? So it's kind of like, what the fuck did I say? And we're not talking about the price of the car. We're all talking about
The-
don't park next to our shit because we feel like we got a nice car. Don't hit my shit.
No.
So why did I have to say something about? But that wasn't me thinking. So now it's
Right.
consciously knowing like, okay, we're talking about a topic. Like just talk about the topic.
Right.
You don't have to insert price. You don't
Mhm.
have to insert how
Because-
much you got.
Because the
Where
irony
you
behind
got it from.
because the
what
irony behind
caliper
that
it is.
right.
Like
Because the irony behind
Yeah,
that,
'cause I-
even
'cause
though
I
you
hate
said you
when
have a
men do it.
$30,000
That is one of my
car,
biggest pet
you may
peeves
not
about
know
men.
that the people around you got 60s and 70s.
thank you.
So while you
Thank
sitting here
you.
thinking you feeling big, you actually looking small compared to
Right.
everybody else.
I
Right,
coughed
so I'm
like
like-
100,000.
Right. And then I'm like, okay, so here it comes. Then I ended up getting an upgrade. So now I didn't say nothing. I see your little car outside, Ashley. So now it's like, do I say something
You
now?
say thank you.
Like, oh, I appreciate that.
That's how you
So
say
now
thank
it's more like,
You was finna just 100 G's, easy cash.
you. Under normal circumstances.
For
so
no
let me
reason.
try
at
to figure
all.
out where I stand with that. And I get it. My thing is, I really don't want to make people feel small because I know what that shit feels like. And I totally understand there is a way that you have to be able to communicate with people without making them feel like they're not a part of this elite class. Like there is no real class and bullshit.
Classism
I just think that
is-
we need to,
yeah.
as women that
Man-made.
are assertive or women that are like getting to the point or whatever it is, continue to be you, but don't ever make somebody feel like they can't have a conversation with you or
Big
like you're
facts.
too a part of this. Like, no, you can't even breathe the air that I breathe.
And that's why I
like,
don't talk
you
to
don't
certain
ever
people.
want to do that because I think that
They
that's
be
just
stunting on you?
nasty. Like
Right.
that's just a nasty way
Because they
of
be stunting on
being.
you.
No.
Even if you don't want to talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't talk.
There
to
is
me.
a way to respectfully decline,
Yeah, you
And I-
always have
but
to
I
have
always-
that attitude. But
but I for sure
yeah, I'll
feel
let y'all
like
get back to answer your question.
No,
I for sure feel
no,
like
you cool.
You good.
But it's like, you know
guess.
how when you see people, like, because it be social media, like your presence on social media.
Right.
Like,
Oh, that's me for
you,
sure.
the way
Don't
you
nobody-
see, like, how people just like their stats and the content of it.
Mhm.
I was like, she's cute. I'm not gonna slide on that because I feel like she gonna speak down to me.
There's gonna be a
all that
problem.
shit ain't necessary. Like now we got a problem. When we don't have that. Well, I mean, we ain't even necessarily got a problem because if you start talking like I don't like how you talking, I'm just not gonna talk to you. But it be that fear of like, damn, she might, really be, I don't mind that you smart, but like you might exercise your,
Get to flexing that vocabulary on you, you be like,
wouldn't it be unnecessary? Like I hate when people use big words
So
unnecessary.
it's intimidating.
Yeah,
hey, nice callback.
But I would only do that if, perfect example, I did it Wednesday at Diamonds.
Why are you at Diamonds, man?
Don't worry about all that.
Using big words.
Don't worry about all that.
Right in there using.
I was
here at
because
Diamonds
he was
articulating your vocabulary.
He was intentionally. I felt like he was intentionally acting stupid. So I specifically, word for word, I said, I sincerely hope that you are smarter than you are letting off.
Ooh.
I looked him dead in his eyes and I told him, I hope
Nigga,
that you are
dumb.
smarter than you are letting off. Because this conversation that we're having right now is not giving me.
He was asking you what your favorite color was.
No, he was every other phrase was what you mean. What you mean? I am telling you exactly what I mean.
He just wanted context.
I am not.
But
there was no context to be had.
He needed clarity.
What was you
there
saying?
was no clarity to be had if I'm telling you.
What knowledge was you dropping on him?
I wasn't. We were literally having a conversation. I was telling this man that I don't know you. I know of you. Yes, we've had a conversation before. Yes.
So you questioned his popularity, and
I don't know.
He didn't understand you. Like, what you mean? You don't know?
I'm not popular.
Like,
what you mean? I'm not known. These niggas know me in these streets.
Right. That's what he was on. Like,
it
what
was
you mean?
not.
Nigga, I'm the Don Dada.
You ain't see me on YouTube.
You ain't see me on these podcast streets, fam.
Absolutely the fuck not.
No, I just think that I really do. It's like
I really, and I feel like that's also one of my biggest. I don't want to say necessarily a pet peeve because that is a clarity question, and I understand it. But if there is no clarity to be had, if I can't break this down any simpler, if I'm giving it to you in the most simple terms,
man, we done already broke this rock down as low as it can go, and you still don't get it.
And you're still asking me what you mean.
Yeah, this dope is bad.
Now at this point, you're intentionally being stupid.
Like we done stepped on this dope enough, and you still can't get how to rock this up, fam. You gotta go.
And that's literally what it was. It was what you mean. What you mean? You know what? At this point, it doesn't matter. I'm gone because now you're intentionally being stupid. So all this what you mean? Never mind. Never mind what I mean.
Just wanted to know what you meant.
Never mind.
Basic,
never mind what I mean because we're no longer having a conversation.
Water, baking soda, a little cinnamon, put it in the fire, turn around.
This conversation is over. You don't have to know what I mean because this conversation is over. You're intentionally being stupid. We've been going round and round. At this point, the conversation has become circular. There is nothing else for me to say to you. So you have a good night.
Oh my.
That's crazy.
Did you at least leave a tip?
Niggas are stupid.
Niggas is intentionally dumb.
Really though.
Like they don't want to know no better. Like she out here trying to get this nigga the game and he ain't getting it, fam. At this point in time, you go home.
And that's what the fuck I did. I will talk.
What are you laughing at me?
You with the hey, yo, fuck you then?
No, because okay, look.
That's usually what they do, but I think he might have been.
We're never gonna get to it.
What was the question?
How he forget that fast and he was the one answering?
No, oh, you just not gonna get to you. You actually
we was,
all right. No, Mimi's a simple OnlyFans. When niggas find out,
but y'all told me that y'all felt like I was intimidating to niggas before I even started.
No, he said that.
He said that.
I felt like
no. I'm talking about actual conversations like that we've had in the studio before I even started doing OnlyFans.
You were not in a happy place at that time.
I'm not in a happy place now.
No, not that ain't what the emails are saying.
Well,
I'm just saying.
You're grinning like a Cheshire cat. How
he usually does.
How happy?
Because he on one, man.
I'm just saying, like
your level of happiness is like when I get high, like you smile and you just hurt.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. You in the euphoria place, no Zendaya. But I'm just saying. She Damn, she using science on you. But no, honestly, that is the big
Endorphins.
difference
That's a big
between
word.
then and now.
See, I would
Back
be
then,
intimidated if you wrote endorphins on Facebook. I'd be like, see, I can't even talk to her.
see,
She
because
don't, even talk, she don't even talk regular to me.
right back
Endorphins,
then, when
man.
you meet me, because here's the thing. Okay, when you meet me back then, if anybody reminded you of that nigga or was fat, they didn't have a chance.
You
Okay,
definitely had a fat phobia.
or they was fat.
It wasn't a phobia. I just didn't like him.
That was not her preference. Okay, but
How you gonna hate a whole race of people because of one person?
fat is not.
That
a
sounds
race.
like white people.
It's a bad word.
Fat is not a race.
Right now it is. It makes sense in the context of the conversation we are having. Because that's how white people hate black
Intentionally
people.
stupid.
They hate black people that ain't never done nothing to
And
them.
you was
right?
hating fat
No,
people that ain't
no,
never
listen,
done
no,
nothing to you.
listen, no, listen. I mean, like a black person has never wronged them ever. They just
A fat person had never wronged
you
you.
did.
Damn.
You
Childhood, bro.
I just saw a
That-
Facebook
That
stat.
and a fat nigga named Jason made me touch his Peter Reader in the locker room. I mean, in the coat room as a kid. Fat niggas was just a horrible. Every time I was around a fat nigga, it was some bullshit. Every fat nigga in my childhood, it was some bullshit.
She is definitely spilling the tea.
Man, fuck them,
You
dog.
traumatized fam.
Fat
She
niggas.
is traumatized.
No, Jason's not what's making me laugh. The fact that she was
Jason.
adamantly
They
that
sent me a
black people like
friend
never
request.
did nothing wrong to her, and as many times as she said that she wanted to kill you as a kid.
Bro, she wanted to ice me fresh out the womb. I was like 10 months. They took a picture with some teddy bears and she just didn't let it go.
It wasn't some teddy bear. So imagine this new ass baby, bro.
You think
This
it's
nigga
new
don't
ass
even got no. He ain't even earned his keep here. And then all of a sudden they got a photo shoot with this nigga on my teddy bears. But that bitch ass nigga's on teddy bears. The fuck going on? So yeah, I was mad about
That's
it.
a fly. It was a fly.
I didn't even have younger siblings. All right. My
True.
mama was like, nigga, abortion, 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 abortion. So I didn't have that. And then the one nigga that comes along decides, like, hey, you know what? I'm finna come in this motherfucking take over. And I'm not even your actual little brother. That was some bullshit.
So ever since then, you hate
I'm
fat
healed
niggas.
now, though.
Now.
Well, I didn't start liking them until I was pregnant with Ree. Y'all know that. That was 2004. So we have been on a continuous run since 2004. That's almost 18 years that we've been on good terms. And I'll be 38 this year.
I don't know.
She'll be 18
Damn
this
near.
year. She just turned 17.
Right,
in
like
November.
damn near.
And my youngest would be 13.
It's
in
just
June.
basically her doppelganger.
Yeah.
And she can literally off Mimi and we would never know the difference.
Yes, I would, because she yellow.
True.
That'd be the only difference.
That'd be the
That only
big
difference.
giveaway, like,
But you don't come outside enough, so we just would have thought that you lost some of your melon from lack of sun.
she is a vampire.
That's a good point.
Right. Now, Ashley. Same question. On to you. You are on your healing shit right now. Niggas can sense when a woman is trying to get herself together. And we are either A, gonna come fuck you up, or B, stay the fuck away from you. Due to the fact that you have the greatest resting bitch face known to mankind since Eartha Kitt.
I want to correct you.
Uh-oh.
I am
Back it up.
on a continuous healing journey, but I have healed from the things that I'm sharing.
True.
Mm.
So the things that I'm sharing is things from my past and
True.
my book, because I feel like it's going to help someone else.
What's
So
the name of your book?
Lost in Child Welfare. Available on AshleySstokes.com. If you would like to go ahead and purchase, also you can get your My Story, My True Kiss My Ass shirts there too.
Boom. Also, when you're ready
You know
to do
we
the
love a good plug.
Right, we do it with ease. When you're ready to do the audible, go ahead and give me a call.
But what I'm
This
saying
nigga.
is, so the things that I'm talking about is older things that I've healed from. So it's more like if this can help somebody else,
Right.
because I've always been a person like to just openly talk about it with people that I'm close with.
Right.
But right now it's like, shit, I could probably help somebody else by
True.
me just sharing my own story.
That don't mean
So-
niggas ain't gonna be scared to come talk to you.
Right. So I don't want you to ever be like, a nigga come either fuck with me or fuck me up, because
Ooh.
I know that there's niggas out here who's like prowling for
Plotting
women.
on your downfall.
Yeah, and they'll be like, yeah, she been through this, she been through that. So I know exactly how to get to
the
her.
little
I know
triggers,
exactly
yep.
not
Mhm.
what to do. But I'm so spiritually inclined, like I know you before you come.
You
to
5
me.
levels above the
So
devil.
it's like, yeah, gone with all that shit. So that's why I rather do the pooling.
You got to scope niggas from the bushes.
And I know how it is. So I know when people be all up in my face trying to really like, don't
You
with
know
all
when
that
it's
shit.
genuine.
Like, I don't.
When it's genuine and when it's bullshit.
Yeah, like don't.
I feel
What's
you.
up, queen? Me, all that bullshit.
Y'all
Shut
need to
up.
let niggas
Like-
queen y'all from time to time.
Like shut up.
Nah, bro, that's a nasty phrase.
Like
They got to do
because
that.
I feel like you're intentionally trying to figure out something, or like, dang, it's crazy that you went through that. Like, dang, you know what I'm saying? And I get that. Let me double tap that because I understand you want to relate to me, and maybe you've gone through some things or know somebody that way, but this ain't a way to sneak in my DMs. Just
Yeah, niggas gotta have something to
like
start the
I'm real
conversation.
good. I'm real good at putting it off. Like when guys want to talk to me, I make it known. Like I seen a post the other day. Like I really be wanting homeboys, but I don't want y'all like that, gang. Like I don't want you like that because I know what I want. So yeah, you can keep going. My bad.
You're just for play.
That's another reason I'm like, you ever just like you be wanting to talk to somebody who's like, I ain't got no bit, like I don't have a
no
reason
time.
to start this conversation.
You just have no reason to talk to them.
Right. They be like, I want to shoot my shot, but like I have no
It's
specific
just
reason
regular
to
conversation.
be here
Period.
right now.
But I mean, but it's not just guys. It's like as a woman, I have that too. Like because I know what my personality is, and I might see a guy and feel like he's attractive or whatever else, but I just know that from seeing him, we're not gonna be on the same wavelength.
Yeah, that's easy.
And that's like, I made a post a couple of weeks ago about one of my exes. He's a good dude as far as like
Awesome dude.
everything on paper, but like personality wise, like we don't mesh. He's a lot like me. I can't deal with a guy that's too serious.
Right.
And a lot of dudes that do have their shit together and everything, like they really have a stick up their ass and like the attitude and just
They like to be paid.
I can't deal with that.
They probably
You know
do.
what I'm saying? Like
all BS aside.
a huge part of me and my personality is being able to be comfortable and goofy and like I have a childlike sense of humor. Like I can handle business, but I don't want to be business all the fucking time.
Right.
I want somebody that I
like
can
to laugh.
relax and be fun with. And I like to
Balance.
laugh and have fun.
If they can't stand our family sense of humor, they don't need to be
Yeah.
around you. Honestly.
And it's like, unfortunately, from what I've personally encountered, it's like it's one or the fucking other. If the nigga is goofy and fun and shit, he usually lacking. He ain't got his shit together. If he do got his shit together and he up there, and I feel like he would be somebody that I can build with, he's a fucking prude.
He only does things sometimes.
And it's like
He watches TV.
I don't
with
have
a
no
Snuggie.
time for that, man.
Yo. Who's living like this?
You know how when niggas used to wear the mullet, they used to be like
Party in
Business-
the front,
Business in the front,
party
party in the back. So you want a mullet, man?
that's what I need. Like
You want the human embodiment of a mullet?
Yes.
You want
yes,
niggas
that's
out
what I
here?
need. That's,
Niggas
but it's
is
not
out
just so
here.
much that's what I want. Like that's what I need as a person for me to be happy in my relationship.
So you need a
I
nigga
need
that's
somebody
working on
that's
cars
on
all
they
day
shit.
and partying at night.
They know how to handle business. They know how to take care of things as a man, but at the same time, it's not just like niggas coming home, barely speaking and shit, eating dinner across from each other, and it's all quiet. Niggas only want to talk about stocks and shit. Like if that's what you into, that's good.
How'd you get here?
But goddamn, nigga, can we go watch a UFC fight sometimes? Maybe I want to play wrestle on the floor. Like I like to do shit. Like that's why we all know.
That's
What
why you
you-
won't get rid of this nigga.
I feel like if
Like,
you
we
get
know
too rough,
that.
you be like, all right, that's enough, nigga. Stop it. Don't touch me.
Yeah, and I don't want like, bro.
You're taking the crease out of my khakis. Stop it.
I don't want to be with somebody that's gonna look at me and be like, man, you gotta grow up. Like I'm taking care of my shit. I'm doing everything that I need to do.
You gotta chill.
But I need to be able to have fun. I am very childish when it comes to my sense of humor.
Man, never grow
Very
up.
childish. I'm like Peter
You gotta-
Pan in this shit.
You
Okay.
gotta
Peter
position it.
Hey, Tinkerbell was fine.
The fuck?
I just want to put that
So
out
we
there.
almost a minute. Hour 30. Like
You ain't want to knock. You know what, bro? You ain't as high as me. So never mind. You'll never get.
You don't know what level I'm on.
Not if you couldn't agree
I'm
that
at a-
Tinkerbell was fine.
I am at a level. So first of all, I don't like white women, let alone tiny white women.
You gotta get over this white phobia. Bro.
No, fam. When you get left in the house with a fat white woman, you too will be fucked up.
Oh, okay.
You know what, bro? I'm sorry that you went through that.
I'm sorry I went through
I
that.
wasn't
No,
there to
I
help
can
you.
understand because as a sex worker and I have to retweet other sex worker shit, having naked white women on
It
my
was-
Twitter feed is so. You know.
That's what it's
That's
called.
what it is.
That's
That's
what
what
it's
it's
called.
called. It's called
That's
sex
the
worker.
that's the politically correct name for it.
Sex worker is an umbrella term.
Oh, okay.
Anything that sex
Webcam
sells.
girls,
Like,
sex
'cause I'm
workers.
like, what
An,
I'm-
an
I
actual
think-
hooker and prostitute,
I
sex
think,
worker.
I
It's
think
an
I'm
umbrella term.
illiterate
I prefer
to be like, I do OnlyFans. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I would be more in tune with like OnlyFans
'Cause
versus
it's a
like,
common-
I'm a sex worker.
It's a common word.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell else she says.
We're trying.
And
We're
I'm
trying.
like,
We're
what?
trying to take the
Yeah,
word back.
It is. It's based. It's an umbrella term for anything that's basically in the adult industry.
Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
Yes.
All right.
And this heifer does it all.
Except for scat play.
Hey, but everything runs full circle for me. I have a sexual podcast. That's me doing OnlyFans, and now I have my own sex store.
Yeah, give her about a
Bringing it
couple of
around.
years. She'll have a dungeon too.
Oh yeah.
Rah,
Ooh.
rah, like a dungeon dragon.
That's
No.
the only thing I'm worried about moving to
I
Cali
feel like
because we don't
this
got a basement.
movie, like this recent movie that's on Netflix. I forgot the name of it, but it's like where this girl, she had ended up getting like murdered, but she was like a sex worker, and she
There's
had
a lot
like
of movies like that.
a dungeon, and it's like a new movie, like it just came out like a couple weeks ago.
Oh
and
my!
she was working for this online agency who employed other women to be like basically have their OnlyFans, but like subscribers would subscribe, and she became like a billionaire doing that.
Yeah, you
So,
can.
I mean, if that's what your thing is, that's what you can do.
She doesn't. Do,
No,
this hooker
no.
don't do it for the money. She do it because she just likes sex and
It's
just
both.
happens
I get paid to do
to
it.
happen to get paid. That's all.
So, the OnlyFans gonna be popular when they start putting that shit in the VR.
It's already there.
Word. See, you be knowing shit that you shouldn't know, you freaky nigga.
You can buy the cameras now for the Canon camera. You can buy the 3D lenses.
Wow.
That's all you got to do.
Well, you know what Samsung like? We've had.
So
3D
you
Yeah,
can
we've
own
had
shit for
3D
so-
features
does
We
it
had
be
the
live
we had the
TV?
360 gear.
You're right. We had all that
So
shit a long
when the
time ago.
VR headsets
For
was like
OnlyFans?
first out with the Samsung gears and shit, like
Yeah.
the Gear 360, all of that shit.
As a relative, I am very uncomfortable answering
is
this
it live?
question.
When you're on,
But
live?
no, it's not.
We do
live.
have the option to go live. I am very anal about my shit. No pun intended.
Ain't
So before I post anything, I like to I edit all of my footage.
When did I put that button?
So
on
I
there?
think I might start going live this year for maybe 10, 15 minutes of a session and then just finish off.
I like how
But-
professional you are. You like of a session. That's just
Oh,
you
yeah,
No,
take pride in what
she's
you
damn
do.
professional. She got all the angles.
Listen,
and
fam, just
you got,
subscribe
like,
to her
cameras,
shit.
Like I
and-
have
So
like
where do you
because I
get-
like my cameras
my
and
thing,
shit that
like,
I
where-
use cost
where do you-
hundreds of dollars.
where do
Like
your
I
kids
invested on
be?
my shit. I don't do it at home.
Okay.
She has private locations.
Nope,
that
I
she
don't do it
works
at
from.
home. Like my mom moved in with me. She been there going into her 6th year now. So I got an in-house sitter. Whenever I feel like I want to go record or do something, like I actually spend more
Do you work a regular job?
monthly. Not
Nope.
anymore.
But that pays the bills.
That and my store. Yep. So
Okay.
I worked
That's
for
very
6.
interesting.
I worked for 6 months.
She's an
last year.
entre whole nigga.
I started
I
in February,
mean-
from February to August, and then that was it. But I don't have to do anything else. Anything with me getting a job or doing anything extra, like that's just basically it's a supplemental income at this point. I don't need it. It's because I'm like, all right, well, I got a goal and I want to
Does
reach
your
it
kids
faster,
know
so
what
I
you
do
do?
whatever. My
Yeah.
oldest one does.
Okay.
Yep. We have a very, very, very open relationship. She is fully aware, and she's not bothered by it at all. She's actually happy that I'm doing it on OnlyFans because it's a paywall, and it's not like on free like Pornhub and shit.
She can
So
work
that's
on
the thing.
class
Like
seats.
when I talk to when I do agreements for my co-stars and shit, it's like, okay, anything that we do like with our work and shit, like it has to go behind a paywall. Like it can't be just access anywhere where it's like, all right, well, I'm finna go on
Right,
X
because
and X.
this is what
and,
your
know.
kids would want. Yeah,
So-
that makes sense.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta pay
but
to see this
the
ass.
youngest one, she doesn't know anything about anything.
She's
Like
still
she's 12, she'll
innocent.
be 13 this year, but
Yeah, it's
she's
not
still
time
really
yet.
innocent, right? But the oldest one, she is in high school. She's at that age where she be on porn sites and all that shit. I ain't dumb. I know how it go. But
I don't
hey,
wanna hear that.
niggas was twiddling their diddle when they was in 18. So
It's just-
Well,
I don't
I
want.
know
I
it
don't
is,
want to
though.
picture Ree like that. That's why. That's disgusting.
yeah, but
This whole conversation
but it was
filthy.
but it was crazy because you
This
had
is
so
why
many
I
people that
think-
are worried about like, oh, well, what your kids gonna say and y'all kids gonna be embarrassed. And when I'm like, I have open communication with my kids, she's fine.
Would you do
She
OnlyFans?
even
I
for
would
her to
not.
be a teenager, she
Why not?
always says like,
That's not
"Why is
my-
that
If
anybody
you knew
business?
that
Like, why do they
nobody
even care
but
that
that
much?"
person on the other side of the screen seeing what you were doing,
That's not my
that's
not
you.
my cup of tea.
You don't feel sexy doing OnlyFans?
You don't
I
have
wouldn't-
to.
I
Dang,
wouldn't- I
I want to
wouldn't
do
Where
it.
are you going with
Right,
that? bro?
being weird.
right.
The tone of his voice and how he looking at her just made me feel uncomfortable as
That's
fuck.
a
Not
beat.
uncomfortable.
That's I'm just like, yeah, no.
I just asked a
Nah.
random question.
It-
What about you, Ashley?
That's
Would
Random
you,
uncomfortable
I'm
question.
like, it doesn't seem so random, but all right.
Does you and your mate, would you put a little camera in between y'all from time to time?
See, you see how crazy the world is because at no point did I ever say that I had a mate.
Oh, well, you're a woman. Sexuality is a spectrum.
What?
No, I think he was asking
No,
from the
it's a
perspective.
hypothetical.
It's a
Like, if you
hypothetical
had
question.
one, would that
Yeah,
be
'cause, like,
something
we
that
know
you
you
would
don't
do
have a
with your
boyfriend.
partner?
No,
With your
no.
partner.
He just wants to know you want to film your fuck session.
Would you like it was just between you and your mate?
See,
like,
he wanted to ask it in a more professional. He didn't want to sound like Juan.
right.
Because
I would.
initially,
You won't fuck on cam. That's how I'd ask.
See, we two. That's why we're on two different ends of the table.
Cause you my dog. I kept it 100. You don't fuck on cam. You don't fuck on cam. Don't fuck on cam.
Shut your ass.
Well, me on the other hand, like, would you,
I'm
have
just saying.
private
would you
video
have intimate relations with your
Right.
partner?
See, that's the type of shit I want to ask.
intercourse
While being
with
recorded.
you? Relations.
Hey, that's the shit. TikTok done fucked that up. Cause that's not how it was on a TV show.
Yeah, but initially when I started, like outside of like little shit that I used to do with dude, like most of my shit was solo. Majority of my shit was solo. He did some bullshit, and then I thought it was like it was a wrap. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start recruiting niggas that I used to deal with already. So I was basically recycling dick on camera.
That
That's all it was.
sounds
You know
cheap.
what be
Recycling.
killing me when people when you be like,
Look,
yeah.
I've told y'all many times I am the Captain Planet of recycling dick.
But they
That's
be
what I
like,
do. I
so
don't.
you
I don't really
do-
have new partners like
they be
that.
like, so you do OnlyFans? Then she be like, yeah. Then they be like, what your kids will think? And they say it in a judgy tone. I be like, well, what your kid gonna think when they find out you fucked the weed man? What, like, you know, what are we measuring levels of hoe out here, my guy?
Look,
Like,
fam.
And I think that's what it is.
And that's what it is.
People are
I
very.
wanted to know because I think that she's a very open person. I knew that.
Too
she would
goddamn
have-
open.
Yeah, I think it's the thing where people really are judgy about what they feel like. Oh well, my level of hoe is okay, but your level of hoe is not. And it's like
it's all
we be doing the same shit. The only thing is I am able to monetize mine.
right. You just
And at
out
the end of your session, you are still hungry because he didn't even bring you nothing to eat.
Look, fam.
I
you
make money
or he
while I'm
bought you a
sleeping.
sack of
I
some
don't even have to
huff
be
ass
up.
weed.
I could be
You
asleep and then I wake up and it's like
2/3 of a semi-pro
new subscription,
basketball
new
team.
subscription, new yeah. People subscribe and shit all day long.
As they subscribe.
Right. Yeah.
You thought she was taking a nap for the
I'm
cash?
like, damn, she's taking a nap with her whole ass out. Like,
Some-
You don't know her too well.
Somebody
like-
might want
I'm
to pay
like,
for that though.
because she is Mimi, they would damn near pay for that
They
shit.
will.
so you got how many subscribers?
Too many.
Real. Really.
No, for real. Like, give me just a random number. Would you?
I'm in the hundreds.
100,000.
Thousands?
No. I
Okay.
wish, nigga. I wish. I raised my price to weed out because I'm like,
Broke
for
niggas.
me, I wanted
What's the
to.
weed out?
To weed out broke niggas.
Yeah.
So if it costs
Essentially.
$20 to sign up for this,
So
$10 niggas ain't gonna be there.
so what it is I wanted to.
And is it
fo-
by the minute?
I wanted to
No.
focus on the. Well, I'm
It's a
on
monthly
multiple.
subscription.
I'm on multiple sites. So on the sites that I don't, they can't subscribe. They can just buy videos. Then yeah, I price my videos based on how long they are. But for me, I'm like, okay, yeah, I want subscribers, but
Right.
there's a quality of subscriber that I want. I don't want a whole bunch of cheap niggas on my shit. Cause you know them niggas, they pay the $10 cover to get in the strip club, and then they want to sit here, drink this one watered down drink all night, and watch all the bitches on stage, but they don't want to throw no money. Those not the type of subscribers
we
that I
throwing
want.
money.
That's right. That's not the type of subscriber that I
Nigga, you
want.
getting a
So
bonus check.
what I did was I increased my base price. I knew that a lot of my subscribers were going to leave because they're like, well, I don't want to pay this much a month. But that gave me a higher quality of the subscribers that I did have left. And I'm happy with that.
Okay.
So for me, that worked better with me being able to raise my base price, because it's like, even once they subscribe, you still got people like they're leaving tips and shit under your videos or just sending them or whatever. Some people are cool. They're like, well, you know what? I know OnlyFans take a cut or whatever. You know, what's your cash app? And I'll send you this and this and this.
This is high quality
It
H2O
depends.
over here, my nigga.
You don't have to like people
This
can
is so how
Water
uneducated
boy.
I am about OnlyFans.
no people can subscribe.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're here
Yeah.
to educate you
People
about
can subscribe
anything that you want to
anonymously.
know.
And that's my problem with dude. I've never known it was him that subscribed. He was subscribed to my shit, look through it, and now I'm getting he been calling and emailing and screenshotting me shit like, I can't believe you did this because I didn't know it was him. You get a generic username when you
No,
subscribe.
that's
the
creepy
shit
as
that
hell.
you gotta watch as a nigga just to do that. I'm not. If I love you, I'm not finna watch you suck another nigga dick just to be like, look what you did to me. Like niggas,
You
is
did this to
nuts.
yourself.
Niggas is freaked the fuck out.
He is so
You came
angry.
here.
Bro, what time is it, y'all? What time is it?
It's
9:30.
It's time for
Bro,
me.
since 3:30. He been going in since 3:30 today. I was just about to go get Jelly Bean from school. And
That
he
shit
just went off.
crazy.
He's still angry.
Does this blow your mind? Does it
Why
open
is he
up a
still
whole
there?
new world to you
No. it's
Can you
just-
block him?
that you didn't know existed?
No, I knew OnlyFans existed. It's just like
What?
it's so crazy how she got it down pat.
It's
Like,
a-
I've
it's a
never
sign.
met
Because she's a
somebody who-
businesswoman.
I never met somebody who did like OnlyFans and like and really had this shit down to a side.
Yeah, you used to be.
That's how I opened the business.
Yeah.
Doing OnlyFans, I took the money from that, and that's how I opened my business.
Yeah. See, you so used to all these chicks on here talking about I do an OnlyFans. They put 3 photos up in a video of their feet and call it a day.
Like for
So they
like
thought they was gonna get
Who have
fast
you
money.
subscribed to that
This-
played you like
remember,
that?
you remember the early years when we were trying to look out for everybody and it was bad, just bad.
Yo.
hoes in the city?
I'm not there's nothing, even when it comes to pornography, there is nothing that I am going to do that I'm not going to give my all because I care about quality.
This heifer goes ball deep in everything she does.
Anything that I do, I gotta
She don't got no balls.
That ain't never stopped
Don't-
her.
Are you sure?
Right.
my
It's like,
strap on don't have balls. He right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, with that being said, we have come to the conclusion of this here episode.
Ashley definitely is not coming back.
I would like
She's
to
like, Tone, don't invite. No, actually, you signed up for this yourself. Because when I posted the list of topics, he was like, "Ooh, I want to be on this episode."
yeah, but I'm
You
pretty
walked
sure
into
she
this.
didn't think that we was gonna be sitting here talking about OnlyFans.
And this is why I
But
don't
she was
put who the
intrigued.
guest
She was
on.
asking questions.
No, she
I was like,
She
and
learned.
I learned some shit
She
today,
learned
and
some
I think,
stuff.
I just think that it's
she grew as a
interesting,
woman from this episode today.
Yep, exit.
She grew a little bit, you know.
She
That's
grew as a
that's
woman.
what
Learn some
that's
shit.
what the love tour is about, man. It's about life, love, in these house. And
I just want to say one thing before I get out of here and potentially get murdered when I go home.
You look like you about to murder somebody.
Right, you definitely been
You-
sitting here all night
Hey,
just
man,
like
I
a
might
death
have-
row employee.
You
it
definitely
might-
look like Eminem.
Bro, the way dog was talking, it might be fight or
Arms
flight
sweaty,
tonight. I don't know.
He's weak.
But
Arms
I
are heavy.
just want to say that for people that choose to approach me because I don't approach you niggas. I be minding my business. I be chilling.
Motherfucking
I be,
business.
doing my little hoe shit over here, doing whatever. And y'all know that. Y'all know that before y'all come at me. Y'all know that before y'all inbox me. Y'all know that before y'all try to date me and be with me and all this other kind of shit. Y'all know this up front. Y'all know what it is. Stop doing that when you know that you're not ready for it. You not being ready for it is not the problem. If you were not okay with me doing OnlyFans and all of that shit, you don't have to be. I am not for everybody. I have embraced that. I am okay with it. That is perfectly fine. But leave me the fuck alone when you know that that's not something that you are into. Because you know what it is before you can bother me. Leave me the fuck alone.
Don't bother her.
All right,
Man.
man. Just that on that.
Anybody else got any final
So
words?
Denise,
I do.
If
I
the-
do.
Oh, and stop trying to date me before y'all fully divorced. I'm out.
What the fuck, fam?
I don't even know, bro.
Huh?
That
Like,
was
bro,
a
just
moment
walk
for
away.
her.
Just walk away.
Was that your mic drop?
That was
It
her-
was.
That-
Please don't drop the mic. This shit's expensive. So Denise, if that one guy who may be the one for you
Why you
Is
keep
in
putting
the
his
deal.
voice on, fam?
is in the DMs watching this video, what do you have to say to them?
Shoot your shot. Don't be scared.
Look how you said that.
And she got right to the point. She
So
know what
so
she want.
so aggressive.
Don't be scared, nigga.
That's not aggressive.
If you
That's
scared, say you
that's
scared.
stating what I want.
Okay, man. It's just a joke. Relax. Get off my
Be
heels.
aggressive.
Be aggressive.
I'm done.
You're so childish.
We are. That's why we family.
That's why I
We're
said it.
family. Because we family. This whole episode is
All right,
childish.
So if you out there,
Hold
you look,
on. Oh, okay.
you
Never mind.
looking for, Denise, shoot your shot.
Shoot
she
your
gave
shot.
you, she gave you niggas the green light.
But
Give
don't-
me the
but
green
Don't
light.
come in my inbox on no bullshit though, because
Yeah, you gotta come
will-
correct.
What
very-
is bullshit?
Hey, Queen.
I'm asking.
and again,
'Cause I don't know how to do
I
it.
sincerely hope that you are smarter than this question that you are asking.
Ooh, that's
Hey,
the thing
hey,
that
Lil
she
Red
said
Riding
to the-
Hood.
What's his name? At the
Don't come into her
Lion.
DM asking does the carpet master Drace, my nigga. Because you niggas is
I-
wild enough to do that. I sent you that.
You would know, wouldn't you?
I didn't say that.
Damn.
I wasn't the one
Just
who
gonna
said
put that
that.
out there like that?
I wasn't the one that said that.
Who said that? Don't even answer that. Don't even answer that. Because I felt like you were gonna look over here.
I'm just looking at the water bottle at the
No,
current
fuck
moment
that.
in time.
Anybody who may be looking for, my author friend Ashley.
She's on her book tour right now.
Do they have free range to enter these DMs as long as they're respectable gentlemen?
Can they be white?
Yeah, would you date a white guy?
Would you date outside the race?
No, only black king.
Even if they look like
You
Superman?
don't want no Ivory Kings?
You don't want was it Henry Calvin? Did I just
I
name?
like black
I don't know,
men.
man. If they don't
Okay.
stink and his dick cut out.
Okay, so back to
This heifer.
you like black men.
I like
got
black
it.
men.
Okay, that's cool. Hispanic?
I'm not opposed to.
You don't want to be here with us? You can get the fuck out too then.
Damn.
I don't think you're talking to me like that.
I'm talking to you. Made it
Thank
seem
you.
like you don't want to be here with us.
I
My
just asked
feelings
you-
hurt.
Can we get
She said-
through
I
the
just
shit?
asked
All she said was,
Yeah, she's going to go fuck the toxic dick. It's been a dead giveaway the entire fucking
How
episode.
dare you lie?
actually, I'm about to go home and grab this little blade first because I don't know what type of time you on.
So you gonna show up to stab and he gonna be butt naked like what's happening? Just go,
So
fam.
if y'all get like a 41422 whatever number, that's probably me from county.
I'm mad you know the number.
And I'm gonna leave my Cash App card with my mama just in case y'all can go.
She gonna spend all of it.
No, she ain't. She know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to know if you dated white guys or not. And you see the type of shit. Like,
I'm sorry,
I
Denise.
just
You,
asked
you did not deserve
if you
that
wanted,
level right
some Pink Panther in your life.
there. You didn't.
I need a certain type.
No. What about
What's your type of white guy?
I can't have the white guys that hang around too many black peoples because he's just a light skinned nigga. And
So no Mac Millers.
that is correct.
Mac Miller was dope.
I like Mac Miller. That's all I
He
listen
was.
to.
You got some nice music.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I love that
So
white
no
man.
white guys. No white guys for you?
White guys for you?
No,
Damn.
not at all.
How are you going to be an international runway model and turn down some of the most exotic men that are not of melanated descent?
I said what I said.
All right, now see, that's probably why you single.
Very well.
I had a white
but
girl.
you know,
I had a white
sometimes-
girl hit on me recently.
But hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing.
You
No,
work.
it's not my
Sometimes I
thing.
do it.
I
I
think
feel-
You know what I'm saying?
I really
feel like
think
the
she
man
just
of
wanna
your
suck my dick
dreams
'cause I'm
is
black.
Olive.
I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not finna go find out why she like me. I'm gonna just leave it where it's at. Because first of all, I work and I'm the only black guy here, so I don't need no problems,
Yep.
none at all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go to work and pretend like I don't see her.
Makes sense.
Because
You good, Ashley?
all you need is one wrong handshake to be a rape case, and I ain't fucking with that.
I'm so
You right, and that's why I don't like white women.
One wrong handshake.
Why are we still here?
Oh my God, why touch me
That's
inappropriately? Is that no? I ain't got no time for that.
Because
then,
one got a ramble.
Because then I'm gonna have to whoop your ass.
You gotta let him have his ramble.
I didn't have fam. I didn't get to do. I let y'all have a fucking show.
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like
That's why we.
I
were
let
here.
y'all have it.
That's why we're here.
So
Thank you.
now my ramble comes at the end of the show
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
gotta let him ramble before we close out.
because I didn't get to ramble at the beginning.
Get your shit
I didn't even
together.
get to ask my question because I can't fucking remember it.
We're going.
Well, good thing you can text me. man.
It's
Shit.
gonna be in behind the scenes footage. You're gonna remember and ask us live.
On God, like as soon as we cut the mics off, I'm like, I remember what I was supposed to say.
But we want to thank you two ladies for joining us. You guys are definitely welcome back for the encore. Do you want more? Make sure you check us out next week. We will be back on Saturday as we talk about is relationship even the end game? Because with today's society,
No,
people are just
'cause-
dating to be dating.
Because exclusivity
Nobody-
don't even exist no more.
There you go with that word.
I know, bro.
All right,
And they still didn't answer my question.
because you didn't remember it.
No, the first question.
What was that?
Don't even worry about it, bro.
All right.
I'm gonna send like when I start making clips for the show, I'm gonna show you how niggas just Euro stepped all the way around it and started talking about marriage and some shit I wasn't even trying to get to. I was still in the beginning, and you motherfuckers just
Because when they want to talk, bro, they gonna
right. That's
talk.
why at that point in time it was y'all show.
Because they show.
As a pod guy, I recognize when they got it in hand.
Appreciate it.
I don't gotta take over everything.
With that being said, make sure you check us out every Thursday as the episodes drop there. Go back and listen to some of the past episodes while we've been on this tour. And while you're at it, go ahead and check out some older episodes. Also, make sure you check out Hoecially Awkward on every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Maybe one of these days, me and Juan will be free. We ain't got to be there.
Shit, that
Doubt
ain't
it.
gonna happen.
Right, doubt it. But with that being said, we are out of here, people. Peace.
Toodles. Hit the button.
Hit that button, bitch.
Damn, that was aggressive.